Chat, let her touch your balls.
WTF sort of time is this?
I'm not on my starting soon, fuck. Wow. Wow, unprofessional start to the stream. Wow. JT! Thank you so much for the 9 months, JT. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hi. Hi, how you doing? It's nice to see you, JT. Thank you so much. You guys can hear me, right? Hello? Hello? Hi, JT. Hi, One-T. Hi, Snorkel. Hi, Set. Now I eat before she can tell me that I burp too much. That's too much! Oh my god, that's so much, Set! What the fuck? Hi, GPs. Hi, Myra. I just woke up and it's 2 p.m. and I'm in the toilet and yeah. Hi, Myra. I've forgotten. Hi. Hi. Who else is here? Hi, Nips. I love Nips. Spawning in A pose and inverted as a power flight. Look, it was an accident. It was an accident, okay. Hi, Apples. Hi, Betsbella. Hi, Savage Cactus. Damn, that's crazy. Set, that's too many burps. Hi, Myra. Hi, One-T. Hi, Cookie! The A in A pose means assertion is in asserting your dominance. Yeah, I could never. That couldn't be me. That couldn't be me. Also, my music player's not fucking updating because it's been a bitch. Let me try and refresh it. Also, do I have YouTube open somewhere else? No. Where's my other tab? Okay, it's there. So I'm trying to my music thing is very sensitive. If I have another YouTube tab open, it's like I don't know what's playing. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm still upside down. Okay, okay. Let's just what? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, hello. I'm sorry about that. Okay. I think we're good. I think. Hello. It's really okay. It's scuffed in general, but then also I have I have my fucking it's my art setup right now, so everything's like even more scuffed. If I didn't know DJ Mano Nips exists, I'm tuning into stream hearing Bobby's hand love Nips leave questions. Teehee. Hello everyone. Hi Toscala. Oh, sorry. I think I cancelled your redeem. What? Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Wait, that's the wrong one. Help. Which one is it? Is this one? No. This one. Sorry. I hope you came for Scuff, because that's what you've got tonight on the menu. My stream is tweaking. She's tweaking after the day I had today. Yes. Hi, Erica. Beans. We open stream at January 1st. Specifically January 1st? Probably. She flees from responsibilities, bruh. I don't know if all of you have been in Discord today while I've been recounting my day, but it has been fucking crazy. Like some of the most random shit I've fucking seen in a school. Absolutely crazy. All you can eat is the Scuff buffet. One audio only. I see no Scuff. Excellent. Just pretend that there's just pretend that my streams always go really well. If yes, and I'd be so happy. Oh, nice. Birthday. I've got my chat open on my phone that I'm projecting onto my little like TV, not my TV, my monitor that I have in front of me. But it keeps buffering. It's saying more messages below. I'm like, yeah, scroll to the more messages, please. Like, why do you keep coming up with the thing? She's so locked in right now, it's crazy. It's crazy. My children, I know, oh my god. You think I've told crazy stories about kids before? Nah, just you wait. We're gonna be drawing my experiences at school today. I'm just drinking a banana hot chocolate milk. It's like white hot chocolate with banana Nesquik and some hot water and milk and marshmallows. It's really good. Exactly, 1T. There's never any scuffs. There's never any scuff in my stream. Never. There's no scuff here, Jedi Mind Trick. Eric, thank you so much for the stream streak. Thank you. 130. Holy shit. Same for you, Snorkel. What the fuck? 130 lifetimes of licking the tail. Ah! Thank you so much, Eric and Snorkel. Thank you so much. Not 130 like 6, 7. No. School? Didn't go to high school? That's okay though. That's okay. It's okay. 6% Grebe. 72% Grebe. Holy shit. I hope everyone's going well, by the way. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope everyone's been having a good day. Good sleep. I know, JT, you're having your day. It's like the afternoon for you, I think. Yeah. And all my North Americans, my Canadians and Americans, you guys are in the very early morning. You're like 7:30 a.m. And any Australians in my time zone, 9:30 p.m. Sorry, I'm a little bit late, by the way. I was fucking. I lost a little track of time doing something for my mum. I was ordering her. I did some art for her, for a present for a family member, and so I was like organizing, getting the printing done and stuff. And then I looked at the time. I'm like, oh shit. Oh fuck. Good sleep, yes, Cookie. Wow. I hope you're looking after yourself, Cookie. I'm so stupid, so I woke up, I was supposed to say hi, enough, so I enjoy this. KK lovers, Myra! Bye-bye! You're on holiday, sitting on a cruise ship in the coast of a Swedish island? Lucky! Let's fucking go! I hope you're having a great time. I hope you're having a wonderful, relaxing time. Thanks for the stream streak, GP. It's nice to see you. Late B, I know, right? Squatch! She was hanging out with Peach. Okay, I was in Peach's chat just for a little bit, but not when I was I had already logged off from that before I became late, okay? I was there before stream time. I was there when I was trying to work on an alert for Brian Frog. And I needed to, because fucking Canva does not accept WebPs, so I need to change it to a GIF, and I was doing all that. I was watching Peach while I was doing that. Hi, Squash, I spied you. Ah! Ah! Hi, Undefied, hi! Make everyone else jealous? What do you mean? Thanks, Undefied, wow, big stretch. Oh, you mean to make everyone jealous for JT being on holiday? Nah, JT deserves it, JT deserves it. Drive by bonkers work. Good luck at work, Undefied. Excuse me, that's a good luck burp. Trust. Trust. I was in Peach's stream, I can vouch for Brooke. I was just there for a little bit. I was just there saying, aloo, aloo. Peach does such cute art. Wow, cute. Yummy hot chocolate. Speaking of drive-bys, no! Not the bomb. Let me turn myself right side up for a little bit. I mean, I'm on day 9 with 7 more to go. Holy shit, that's a good holiday. I'm really glad you're taking a break, JT. I'm really, really glad to hear that. That's good, that's good. Yeah. I'm actually not feeling too bad this evening, which is really good. I was expecting to have a bit of a headache after today, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm sort of my normal level of pain. I know that's such a chronic illness thing to say, right? Like, no, I thought I would be in like a lot of pain, but I'm just in my normal amount of pain. I'm just in my normal amount of pain today. Excellent. Oh my gosh. But yes, I'm doing okay. I think today I wasn't like super stressed with what I had to do at work. It was more so just I was in a constant state of bewilderment, I think is the best way to describe it. I was just fucking bewildered the whole time. The normal amount of pain is 0 type shit. No, it's more like a 1 or a 2. Hi, Special Edition Toes. Hi, welcome in. The normal amount of pain. Oh no. Do you want to be super stressed? No, I don't. I really don't. I'm surprised I'm not feeling stressed after today. Today was something else. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about it in a sec. But there's a few drawings that I want to do that I'll be putting some prompts on the, I was going to say whiteboard. on my canvas. Hey, Bulby, is an outfit you should get for your model if you don't have one. Which outfit? No stress, just despair about the future generations. Yeah, I did kind of leave the school like, what the fuck was that? And like there were plenty of kids I met today that like, you know, they listened to my instructions and they did the work, and I could see that they cared about school. But there were so many that just, I don't think they did a single productive thing or learned a single thing the whole day. And I don't think I genuinely taught anyone anything today. Which, as a CRT, yes, you're not going to be teaching like full lessons all the time. You're not going to really see the progress of the like learning process, you know? But usually there'll be a kid that has a question and you can answer that question and you teach someone something. Like, usually that happens many times a day, at least once, but I don't think that happened for me today at all. So I just kind of left like, I was kind of just like a body in the room that a lot of the students just ignored. So, oh my god. Wearing a Gengar model, the VTuber said there's multiple options. You should check out your play. Oh, cute. I do have one thing that's like Pokemon themed. Let me grab it. I don't have it as a toggle right now, but I do have. I wonder if it's similar to what I'm gonna pull up. Here it is. It's like a hoodie. I can make like this. Like these. Is it something like these? Is it like these? My despair is that adults are delegating their thinking to AI and the kids will see it and think that's right. Oh, the kids are already using it. They'll just take whatever the AI says on Google as like absolute fact. It's like, bruh. Where's the critical thinking? Like, it was already hard enough to teach critical thinking at like a high school level. And how to like look at multiple sources. Like that's a genuine skill that I've seen taught that I've had to teach, you know. And it's even harder now. Surprised Bulby hasn't made a Bulbasaur outfit for Buddy yet. Oh, that'd be so cute. I also should do a Bulbasaur outfit for me, like a onesie. Because I actually have a Bulbasaur onesie in real life. I can't remember who got it for me, but I have a Bulbasaur onesie. I'm gonna put that in my subathon ideas. Bulbasaur outfit for Bulby and Buddy. Yeah. Bulbasaur, 10th best Pokemon. Best Pokemon! Best boy! If I had a nickel every time a white girl said Gengar is her favorite, I'd be taking my retirement! One of my friends who is a white woman, his favorite's Gengar. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was, except Gengar's face was designed perfectly. Oh, neat! I should have a look into it. It's they'll probably have it on Etsy or VGen. I should have a look into it. But at the same time, I could make my own. Hi, Stone Creek. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome in. But yeah, I think the school that I went to today was like a little bit on the rough side. So I don't think it's representative of like the current generation of kids like altogether, but oh boy. Like if you don't have the context, in Australian schools, everyone wears uniforms. All the kids wear uniforms, and most schools I wouldn't say like ridiculously strict about uniforms, but there's an expectation that you wear the correct uniform to school. And there's also expectations about there's a blanket no phones rule in pretty much every Australian school, at least in my state. And so phones are meant to be kept in lockers and things like that. And what else? There's a couple other rules that are very commonplace. Like you would be surprised to not see those rules in place. And like the school I went to today, dyed hair was the other one. Usually you're not allowed to have dyed natural colors and like streaks and stuff. Oh my god, so many kids with dyed hair. Like just tracksuit pants for their uniform.
Diamond
and like
so
many things. It was just crazy. Hi Diamond, welcome in. Hi, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm Bulby Brook. I'm a grass growth and VTuber from Australia, and I do variety games and art, and I also do model making as well. I made my 2.0 model that I'm using. Yeah. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. It's Gengar on Evolution, but I can't do too much with Glaceon being my fave. Yes, it's so cute. My partner's school is implementing secure phone bags, and they go back in September, and the phone will be locked in a shielded bag that's locked till they leave school. Yes, it should reduce the distractions, but what I know is going to happen is they'll just grab a burner phone from home with just like an old phone that doesn't work and put that in there. I feel like that's gonna happen. Thanks, Diamond. How you doing? Hi. Let me get you a shout out. I hope you're doing well. Shout out. Sorry, I'm still recovering from being a little bit sick, so I might have to clear my throat on occasion. What were you up to? I didn't see. Zenless Zone Zero. Let's go. Did you have a good time? I hope you had a really good time. Hi. Don't explode, Turtle Scholar. So some schools like that in America, but very few and expensive billionaire type. Yeah. No, it's very commonplace in Australia. Public school, private school, whatever. Most schools have uniforms. Blanket ban on phones. Like the kids are allowed to have them in their lockers away so that they can use them at the end of the school day, but they're not meant to have them on their person and everything like that. And then dyed hair is another thing. Yeah, so I was walking around the school and just all these kids, I'm like, are they breaking rules or is this just accepted here? Like there's just so many. It's like every second kid is in the wrong uniform or has dyed hair or is carrying their phone just in front of them, like, and like I'm just there for the day. I'm not going to go and correct the behavior of random kids walking around. That's asking for a fight. Like, bruh, I don't want to get punched. Oh my gosh. I'm doing good, just tired. Yeah, make sure you get your rest. If you need to raid and run, please feel free. Make sure you take care. We're going to be doing some art very soon about my crazy day I had. That won't happen. They're afraid of her to try and pull that. They have respect. Excellent. I did not experience that today. End of the day and lunchtime if they're sneaky. Yeah, no, it was very interesting. It was very interesting. I got thrown in the deep end quite a bit today, and some of the lesson plans that I had, I was like, they expected the students to like actually do work, but the second they get, like, some schools are really good. Like the previous school that I worked for, hi Shinsta, previous school that I worked for when I worked full time, there was an expectation school-wide that when you get a CRT, you give them, like a casual relief teacher, so a substitute, you are expected to give them the same respect as you do your normal teacher, and you're expected to do what your teacher leaves you. And those expectations were very clear, and there were consequences if that wasn't followed. So the school supported the relief teachers to do their job, right? That's how it should be. But then I get to a school like the one I went to today, and it just feels like the kids did not give a shit. Like, I would be calling the name of the kid. I'd already learnt their name because they're behaving so badly. And I'd just be like, please sit down. Please move away from the door and sit down. Stop yelling. Please sit down. And it's like, they were just ignoring me. Like I wasn't there. Like I was just, I don't know, like a poster on the wall. Like I was just like there, but not there. Like, what the fuck? I can't imagine schools with phones now. I was in college when smartphones started to pop up. Yeah, it's a big issue. Yeah. Savage Cactus and Jinx. Hi, Miss Brooke. I know another word. Yeah, what's the word you know, Jinx? What's the word you know? She'd be doing it 15 plus years, though she still tells that she's 39. And the kids would say she has aura. Yeah, when I had my own classes, I can handle a class. I can handle a group of teenagers. I can build a rapport with them. It is something I can do. But when you walk in and there's a culture in the school of the kids not giving a shit when their teacher's not there, or even they probably don't even give a shit when their teacher is there. And also with teacher shortages, how some classes they just get a substitute teacher every single lesson, and so there's no consistency, there's no checking in on the kids. It's just like they're just fucking doing whatever. And when you don't have that rapport with them, they don't care about you. They're very self-centered because they're teenagers. And they don't give a fuck. And so it's impossible to do everything that they want you to do in the lesson plan. And sometimes with the lesson plans, I get in and I look at it and I'm like looking at the kids and they're just like monkeys, you know, just like going nuts. And I'm looking at the lesson plan and it's like a fully teacher-led interactive lesson. I'm just like, this was written by the like head of the subject for what they should be doing and what they should be up to, not by someone who's actually been in the classroom with them, because they probably don't have a teacher. They probably just had replacement teachers for the whole term. Like, it's crazy. The school I went to, 90% of the time, the CRT was just another teacher from the school, so it's not like we could just ignore them. Yeah, when you CRT within the school, it is easier, and I'm thinking of maybe next year applying to specific schools and being an in-house CRT instead of doing what I'm doing right now, which is with an agency. So I'm considering that because I think it might be a little bit easier. But the good thing is I get to test out a bunch of schools right now, and I get to see which ones are like really bad that I should avoid and which ones I can handle. Yeah, just pull the B movie and look at your phone for a few hours. I'm not allowed my phone. I'm not allowed to look at it. Hi Sage, I got a quiz for you. What type of kid was I as a student in the class, do you think? Probably disruptive. Hi, Vaughn! Wouldn't you say bananas? Wow, crazy bananas. Hi, Vaughn. Should do what our substitute German teacher did, throw board rubbers at us, and if that didn't work, a big steel padlock. Kids shut the fuck up instantly when it gouge a chunk out of someone's desk. I would get my license revoked. I got lucky getting Remiel, but accidentally doing a 9-hour stream. Oh my god, that's crazy! And you went to Offkai? I hope you had a great time. I'm so jealous of everyone who went to Offkai. I've had major FOMO about it. I cannot travel internationally easily, and I am like I'm doing substitute teaching to pay my bills. Like, I can't afford to go overseas. I'm so jealous. I hope you had a really, really good time. I hope you had a fantastic time, but please get your rest. I'm glad you got this is Ramiel from Zenless Zone Zero, right? Like, it's a gacha. I hope you enjoy your what you gotcha. Hi Vaughn. See you trying to teach us a lesson and see if they learn. Oh, you 100% would learn better because you're actually paying attention. Like, you actually acknowledge that I exist. I'll try and lurk a little. Yeah, whatever you need to do. 27 years ago, yeah. Just go back to American 90s and beat the students. No. Hi, Axolotl! Like, I was a loner in the back corner of the class, the one judging the other students acting like clowns. Thank you very much. Okay. I think Brooke's right on Sage. I was like, hi, Sage. Oh my god. I hope you enjoy what you gotcha, Brooke not beating the uncle. I do sound like I'm 40 years old and my teenagers come to me. Oh my god, I got Remiel in Zenless Zone Zero. I'm like, yeah, I hope you enjoyed what you gotcha. And they're like, Mom. Bobby exists? What? Offkai was fun this year since it was much bigger and a lot more people I knew came. Yeah, I would love to go next year, but I'm pretty sure it's in April and I would not be able to save enough money by then. It's international. International trips are huge for me. If you don't know, I'm from Australia. It's very far away, very expensive to travel. Bobby exists. Yippee! Find Catholic school, beat the students with God on your side. No, the Catholic schools that I've been to, generally they had better behavior management. Didn't have so much riffraff. Still slightly in teacher mode. I am. I've had quite the day. They made me go hard. Pity for Remy. I think I simply hated acting like a douchebag towards teachers. That's respectable. Stay in the corner, yeah. Just borrow a jet ski and go for it, to be honest! Bruh. I would die. They need to stop putting all those things so far away, right? Travel plans are like once every 2 years max, guys. Shit's expensive. Yeah, I can't do it. She's gonna tell us off if we act out. No! Everyone's talking about the movie Odyssey. It's Odyssey this, Odyssey that. Well, everyone, Odyssey these nuts. Alu. Looky. Mid-April, unfortunately, since they want to get ahead of the anime con season so they can do a spring theme. Yeah, I totally get it from the con's perspective, but it's like way too soon. You want to fund Brooke's travel? Stay tuned for Brooke's subathon on her birthday. Wait, what the fuck goal are we having that involves travel, Vaughn? What the fuck? We haven't discussed this. Just pull a Harold Holden, catch a ride on a passing submarine. I could get a swimming center named after me. That'd be pretty cool. The Bobby Brooks Swimming Center. May she rest in peace. Have a good luck, Diamond. And throw money at Brooke? No! No! Wear hot chocolate. Wear hot chocolate. Okay. Clip Studio Paint is working wonderfully. I need to put myself in front of the overlay. I'm getting blocked. Next year I want to go to Japan. That's pretty cool. I won't be able to come with you. I have no money. I have no money. Okay, there's my captures. And then I'm gonna put myself over this way. Like that! Wow! And then over like that. Yeah, that's better. Brooke, you need money to stop saying no to that? Yeah, what? I know. I miss you, but that would be pretty cool. Swimming center named after me. 3 of my kids drowned at the Bobby Brook Swim Center. That's crazy. I just switched off audio only in the coziest. Just fuck. Thank you, JT. I need to like fucking cough. Hang on a sec. I'm still recovering from being sick, so I'm just gonna fucking cough my lungs out. In Bulby's memory, we named this ball factory after. Unfortunately, I have to pretend to work soon. Oh, keep on. Okay. Okay. Yeah, me too, because I'm working from home. How sad. So you're having a relaxing day, right? Having a relaxing day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Condolences. But Bella! Eurocamp OST music? We are... This is Hyrule... Hyrule something. Hyrule Foot Race and Kako minigame. I never know how to say Kako. C-U-C-C-O. Kako. I never learned how to pronounce it. Of course not, Vaughn. You would never do that on company time. Never. Yeah, no, I get ya. Work a little bit, relax a little bit. I get ya. League Classic is coming out today, so there's that. Ooh. Where's my... I do this every fucking time. Where's my drawing tablet pen? Where the fuck did you put it? It should be in its pen holder, but it's not! Wow! What was that? Ooh, Sage, thank you! Hang on, I'm gonna have to screenshot that unless one of my mods is able to screenshot that for me. Awesome! Bull. Comedy mask on or next to a bud. May send you... Yeah, you can send the reference pink in Stream Sillies. Yes. Yep. Send me the vibe. Hi, Forgotten! Big hug. I didn't eat the pen. Are you sure, Corky? Are you sure? Why is it got fucking drool on it? I forgot the word for drool. If I don't see you in Discord today, I'm banning you. That's crazy. What's a mod? Ah, thank you, Nips. Thank you. What's a mod? You have mods? Yes. How many mods do I have? It's like 7 or 8 now, right? I'm gonna list them, but if I forget anyone, I'm gonna fucking kill one or not. You know, I was gonna say KMS, but I'm like, no, that's too drastic. I'm gonna be mad at myself. Vaughn, Nips, Trashter, Squirrels, Rage, PNG, Cookie. Ash is no longer a moderator, but was. I'm forgetting someone. Fuck. I know I'm forgetting someone. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Hang on. Oh no, I didn't. I remembered everyone. That's okay. Never mind. I was freaking out. I'm like, there must be someone else. I didn't count how many though, because I thought I lost. I forgot someone. I forgot to keep counting. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sammy's still technically a mod. Technically, yeah. Yeah. Ash escaped. You have PNG and PNG's alt accounts. Do I DM you? No, just Stream Sillies is good, Sage. Stream Sillies. Yeah, in my Discord. Yeah. Secret bonus mod. There's always a mod in waiting now. I'll throw a brick at you, Vaughn. It's okay. Okay. So today, if you weren't in the Discord and haven't seen the crazy day that I've had, it's been absolutely fucking nuts. I don't even know where to start. Maybe let's start with how my day started. I don't know how I'm exactly gonna draw this. I'm just gonna do some doodles today. Okay, fine, lovers. Yeah. Be safe. And folks, the mods are here to keep Bulby in line, not us. Wah! Never. I would never do anything I shouldn't. Never. Okay. So my day started out. How am I gonna draw this? Maybe something like this. I'm just doodling. I gotta move my canvas over a little bit. And we're just fucking doodling, so it's gonna be not like, you know, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. starting off by drawing some of the car park because my day already was off to a bad start when I exited my car. Once got time to riot? No, surely not. Surely not. Okay. Who is that? Naughty One. Hi, Naughty One. Welcome in. Hi, Sionic! A Bulba butt lady! Wah! There's not gonna be, wait. It's not gonna be now. Those files in the Brookie files about the Grievous Island are on my PC. I've got no idea what you're talking about, Sage. I'm so sorry. Sionic! Hi, Beanstalks! 130 streams, Beanstalks. Thank you so fucking much for being here. I really appreciate it. That's so many streams in a row. Thank you! Thank you! Alright, I go, bitch. No, Jinx, I'm sorry you couldn't stay for much longer. I love you, Jinx. I love you. I love you. Good night, sweet dreams. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw this so it's grass, so you know it's WoW grass. I might just get rid of this line here and draw some grass on it instead. WoW grass. Love this, Jinx. Reference image, and I was doing a joke about the island and the files. Bruh. It's got nothing to do with me though. I don't really. That's crazy stuff. Okay, drawing some WoW grass. So this is like the staff car park. And there's like a fence and stuff. So this is where the drawing sort of cuts off. And then the Bulbamobile. Oh, there's more of a gate here as well. It's not really important to the story, but like I want to draw tiny bits of the background as well, so you guys have like kind of like context of what's happening. And the Bulbamobile is like here. I don't know how to draw cars, so like don't judge me. It's also going to be really small, like in comparison to how big it actually is, but it doesn't really matter. I am going to draw the spoiler on the back of it though, because I think that's really important. I have this tiny, like, purely cosmetic spoiler. Like it fucking, I don't know what a spoiler is going to do on a hatchback anyway, but it's not doing much because my car just like rocks around in the wind constantly. I feel like it's about to fucking blow away. Okay, good night, Betsbella. Good night, have sweet dreams. Good night. One time I got my psychologist to break for one sentence. It was deep moment and important. I just went like your mom. He answered, fuck off. This day I consider it a win. I got over him. Bruh. You're paying the or your parents are paying the psychologist to like actually help you, and you hit them with that? Bruh. I bet that guy or gal like questioned their whole career up to that point. And you're like, I see it as a win. It's crazy. I knew him for years. And I'd go racing listening to Eurobeat. That's the law now. Spoilers and hatchbacks are very useful. Eurobeat? What's Eurobeat? Wasn't a who's that and all? This is a very poorly shaped car. Please don't judge my car drawings. I really struggle with cars and mechs. Anything like slightly advanced mechanically more than like a bicycle. I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck do I draw this thing? What the fuck? You just went bruh. Yeah, I imagine. If I was your therapist, I would also go bruh. Lost me! How you doing? At least it has wheels. It does have wheels. You draw 10 times better than me, boss. I don't know. Maybe not when it comes to cars. Okay. The car's not really that important. The important part is the Bulby drawing of like what I'm actually doing in the picture, but I'm just like drawing the car for context, you know. Bulba. Bulba. Okay, so there's the Bulbamobile there. It's not a very good picture of the Bulbamobile, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Oh my god, it's like not zoomed in at all. So I'm here at the fucking school car park, and my day's already off to a bad start. Mind you, one of these doors is like open in the breeze. It's pissing down with rain, and I'm over here fucking chasing my fucking umbrella because it got out of my hands. Because it's fucking windy as shit and it's raining. So I took my umbrella out and I was trying to grab all my bags and everything that I needed to bring, and my umbrella's just fucking running away from me and I'm chasing it across this grass. It's actually crazy. So embarrassing. So this was my first moment of the day where I was like, you know what, maybe today's going to be a bad day. I tried to stay positive though. It was for naught. I'm also going to have to draw myself in this as well. Eurobeat is what you play in the car if you want to get tickets. It makes your car accelerate without your consent. What's the base? And there's two skills when it comes to drawing: machine-like things and people-like things, and you can like choose one track. Yeah, exactly. Is that a phrase? It's a Mitsubishi Mirage, actually. They're kind of like boxy. Try and draw the Mitsubishi logo on there. Don't stop shaking my head in my head. Okay. So there's my umbrella going flying. I'm gonna have to draw myself in here now. So like I'm here. Ah! Actually, I had my hair braided back today, so I'll try and draw it like that. And I had like one arm up like this, like trying to hold onto my... I already had like my backpack on, like it was this huge fucking backpack I had on. I'm like trying to hold it. Like this. And then I had one arm out like this, trying to grab my... Trying to grab my fucking... my umbrella. Hi Gotsubis! Hi! Mitsubishi, Mitsuba. Okay, bye Sage! But also it's people shave, yeah. It's more like humans, animals, and in between versus machines and buildings and so on. I'm okay with buildings, very simple buildings, but yeah. Other things, not so much. Other complex visual things are difficult. I'm drawing my. Today I was wearing like a sparkly, well not sparkly. I had stars on my dress. I had like a knitted dress that I was wearing. Had stars on it. Hi Bailiff! How you doing, Bailiff? How you doing? Bailiff, how you doing? Hi, you're sleepy? Yeah. Sleepy Eba. Sleepy Eba. Hope you're doing well though. I'm gonna change the perspective of these legs just soon. I know they look kind of a little bit jank right now. I gotta fix the perspective of them. I gotta make them shorter. They look really long right now, especially this one. Okay, pre-transform, like this. Taylor Andromeda! Thank you so much! Here the good vibes and support from the cosmos! Yippee!
Sailor Andromeda just
Thank
rated
you.
with 27 viewers.
How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. What were you doing? Gravity Rush 2. I've never heard of that. Was it good? Was it good? Hi everyone. Welcome in. My name is Bobby Brooke. I'm a grass gremlin VTuber from Australia and I do variety games and art as well. Today we are just doing some doodles about my crappy work day is what we're doing right now. Group of the group, George, how you doing? Why are you Morty in this picture? Am I Morty in this picture? How was your stream? How you doing? I hope you had fun. Early doctor's appointment. I hope it goes well. Welcome in, Regas. How you doing? I hope you had a really good stream. You had a really good good stream. If you need to raid and run, please feel free. But if you want to stick around, we're doing art for a little bit longer. My legs look so weird here. Let me try and fix my dress. I think my dress needs a little bit of work. I feel like I'm making myself look like I'm a hunchback, but it's just because my dress is like baggy and I don't know how to draw it. Like a sweater dress that I was wearing today. I need to pull it out a bit more like this. Yeah. Hope you had a wonderful time at Andromeda. Thank you so much for the raid. For those who maybe don't know me, I'm Bobby Brooke. I'm a grass gremlin VTuber from Australia and I do variety games and also art as well. I did the art for my model and the rigging as well. At the moment, we're just doing some drawing today, but we are also playing Pokemon Platinum on other days of the week and doing, what else are we doing at the moment? Bloodborne. We're doing Bloodborne. We're doing a few different things. Yeah. Stream's good so far, thank you. Yeah, we're just doing some silly doodles about my day today. I'm doing a warm-up doodle of me chasing my umbrella in the rain. That's how my day started. I do substitute teaching like one day a week just to earn a little bit of extra money so I'm not struggling financially. And it can be tough some days. It can be pretty tough some days. So I'm telling you guys about my mediocre and crazy day. But yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. Yes, I hope you had a good stream. Of course, lovely to come in and hear about your crazy. Thank you. It's lovely to have you. Yeah, I hope you really enjoyed the stream, but make sure you take care of yourself as well. And like get some drink, get some rest, go to the bathroom, all that sort of stuff. Okay, here's the first part of my day. I get out of the car and I'm trying to making my way downtown, but like to the class. And my hair's already getting ruined because it's fucking raining. I got a backpack on, the car door is still open, and it's pissed down with rain. It's fucking pissing down with rain, and my umbrella just like flies away from me. Like, not a good start. Everything in my car that's like near this door is like getting wet because it's raining. Not a good start. I'm gonna draw some just fucking these are clouds. You guys know these are clouds. They look like shit, but that's okay. Bulby comic, yeah, essentially. We're kind of doing a bit of a comic today, but just doodling. Like I'm not trying to make it look nice or anything. We're just fucking doing whatever. This is the first part of my day. I'm fucking chasing an umbrella. A warm up doodle of a cold start of my day. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. All right. Winter rain. Yeah, it's winter right now. Speaking of, I'm gonna put my heating on because I'm a bit cold, and I'm gonna start this playlist again. Start it from the top. Give me a sec. There we go. PNG! Before I go ahead and do it, did you purposely not... I forgot. Hi, Chaka! Hi! Hi, Chaka. Hi, PG. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm really forgetful! Thank you, PG. Thank you, PG. Okay. So, pissing down with rain, and then I'm also going to draw some, like, wind. How do I draw wind? Okay. There we go. This is the start of my day. Commence losing it. Not trying to make it look good, but you do a great job. Ah, thanks, George! How you doing, Checker? How are you doing, PG? Hi, really forgetful. I'm George. Hi. It's fucking windy. Thanks for the head pat. I've had a big day. I say as if I don't do this every single day. I stream, I forget my fucking... change my fucking category. I'm just grabbing my water. Okay. No, I have no reason to lose it. It's not like she's trying to bake or something. That stream tested the limit of what PNG is willing to put up with as a moderator. What time was this? This was probably like 8:15. Okay. Next one. Why do I always let go of the button before I'm finished doing the line? God damn it, Brooke. God fucking damn it. Bing, 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 bing. I almost gave myself whiplash reading my last two messages. Really? Wow, art. Yeah, excellent. I hope you're enjoying it. PNG's very patient. PNG's very patient. The amount of conversations that I have with PNG that I feel like make him want to smack his palm to his forehead and go, what the fuck is this bitch on? He's very patient with me. Okay. This is gonna be called work day. I'm just making sure I save it as I go along. Okay, what's the next thing? The next thing that happened to me this day was oh yes. The one of the teachers that I was replacing. Oh my fucking god. She fucking like comes up to me as I'm like in the staff room. She's like, "Oh, excellent, you're replacing me for today. I've got some resources for you." I'm like, "Oh, this is actually really good because, you know, oftentimes people leave me with no resources and then the lesson plan is not going to work and they don't fucking, you know, set me up for success with the kids." So I'm like, okay, this is good. Except it wasn't good. It wasn't fucking good. Because she gave me like everything but the kitchen sink. Like, it was crazy the amount of crap she gave me to cart around. And it was actually like heavy enough that I was struggling to carry it. And I'm like, I'm a little bit weak from like being ill for a long time. what the stuff that she was giving me was fucking ridiculous. It was fucking ridiculous. So I'm gonna draw that for you. You're gonna be like, ah, thank you so much for taking my class. Thank you so much. Here's all the stuff. Here's all the stuff that I want you to carry around while it's raining. You're just gonna be smiling. Are you sure she also stayed at the stream? Forgot the starting soon scene, so we had a few minutes of upside down, Brooke. W mod PNG. PNG's the best. Yeah. Here's some resources, George. Basically, George, that's basically it. Here's the year's curriculum. It helps, doesn't it? She's gonna have her arms up like clasped together. I feel like this is like quite slow storytelling, so I do apologize. I hope it's not frustrating for me to like just be slowly drawing it and telling little bits here and there. I'm like trying to draw her so she has a butt, because people have butts, but like not like a huge fucking dumpy. I don't know how to draw anything that's not a huge dumpy. Oh my god. Wait, what did you— P&Js? P&Js, okay, what the fuck? I'm evil and fucked up. Frustrating to be called suspense. She's just standing here like, oh, thank you so much for taking my class. Oh, thank you. And then I'm over here just like, I don't know, I need to make her a little bit bigger actually. Actually, you know what? I can just like move her so she's more of a side profile. I didn't really need to draw the rest of her body. I can just erase it out of shame. Out of shame, my streamer classic. Corky hates me, bro. He hates you. Where's the soul Borky? Sure if she'd be honored or offended if you gave her a big That's why I was trying to just draw like a normal sized, like, you know, butt. Like, not trying to sexualize her at all, you know, just normal teacher. But everyone has a butt! Everyone has a butt. Everyone has cheeks. I just can't seem to draw anything that's not fucking caked up as shit. I must draw everyone with big dumpies, then it's fair. No dumpies. Like, oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then I'm gonna be over here. Not happy, Jan. Not happy, Jan. Actually angry. Actually angry, Bulby. I'm gonna draw myself as Bulby in this scenario, even though I was not. I was not, you know, in cosplay. I was not like, you know, I don't have fangs and a like eyebrow slit in real life. I'm still gonna draw myself like this right now. But I will draw my hairstyle that I had today. Classic, classic. I had like little braids going back into like little ponytails. Just embrace it and give Rezzy a massive W's. Yeah, Rezzy does do that, doesn't he? You telling me I don't go to school with green skin? No, I don't wear my green skin to school. Will be no secret identity, teacher Brooke, unfortunately. Unfortunately. You guys think I'm much cooler than I am, unless you have a realistic view of me and realize I'm not cool at all. Bobby Comics be like, dumpy, dumpy, dumpy. I'm not cool at all. She lied. What do you mean I lied? I think you're so cool because you're here. Aw, Axolotl, that's very nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm very much myself on stream. I have to cool it when I'm at work though. I kind of do switch into teacher mode when I'm at work. And it's probably because of all the bullshit that I deal with the kids. I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? Can you stop? Can you stop being an annoying piece of shit, please? Please. For like 5 minutes. These are going to be covered up by all the books that I've had, all the shit that I had to carry. I'm going to just draw my coat. Being genuine is cool, yeah! I feel like I'm fucking so lame at school though. You cool like, no! No! Okay, I'm drawing some of the anatomy like really wrong here. That. You cool as winter. Yeah, true, true. Have Bobby books, yeah. Read in the lab coat. It's just a black coat. It's just a black coat on top of what I was wearing. I was wearing like chunky loafers though. I'm not very good at drawing these. I was wearing like black tights and chunky loafers. And then I might have to adjust how these ones appear, like that. key, and then bring that one down, and then this. I must lay down. Yeah, have a good sleep, Andromeda. No, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Are we good at drawing as she goes breathing again? Ah, Squash. Why you pooping? Okay, now I can get to the meat of the drawing. Where you can play it, all that I hate it, you will find it. Pikmin on the GameCube, Pikmin on the GameCube, Pikmin on the GameCube, Pikmin on the fucking GameCube. I was robbed, were you? You were robbed? Oh no. Can't come in. I'm dodging boobs. Is it not working? No, these are not original lyrics. There's a Pikmin version of this song. I only know some of them though. It's Kuma's like Go Piss Girl music. Where you can play it, love it or hate it, you will find Pikmin on the GameCube. Where you can play it, love it or hate it, you will find Pikmin on the GameCube, Pikmin on the GameCube, Pikmin on the GameCube, Pikmin on the fucking GameCube. There's so many variants! Okay, Bailiff, good luck! Good luck, thank you so much, I appreciate you! Good luck, good luck, good luck! I got you in my thoughts! Wow, thoughts! Any thoughts that are left thinking of Bailiff, wishing Bailiff well? I don't think it has lyrics like at all generally, but but someone did a parody of it. Was it Written Penrose? Was it Written Penrose? I don't know if it was them. That name's in my mind for this. Okay, and then I also had on top of all of these books, oh my god, I like drew elements of my coat that we're not even gonna see. I had this like plastic like thingy with like a zipper with like a laptop and stuff in it as well. And it looked like this. And then I gotta draw my hands. I gotta check I'm not drawing them backwards. Okay, no, the thumb would be there. Neela, how you doing? Walk year of teaching resources. Hello. Hello, Zila, how you doing? Late night Bobby Broken, yeah. Yeah. And then I also had my umbrella here. And also my backpack. Okay, just called into bed. Yeah, make sure you get your rest, Zila. I hope your workday wasn't too bad. I have purple bed sheets. They're so cute. That's so cute. At the moment, I have cow print bed sheets on, but I do need to change them. I should change them tonight so I can have a nice cozy sleep. Change them to my cat. I have ones that have cats all over them. Zila, yes, Zila, you did. Yes, anytime you want to put your request in, Zila, I can get started on it. Yeah, I tagged you in Stream Silly, so feel free to like post your request in there, or you can just message me. It's okay. I'll put it in my like folder. Oh, not folder. I put it in mod chat so I can keep track of it. Okay, so here I was. Fucking let me make these drawings a little bit bigger. I'm looking fucking pissed the fuck off. I also need to include my tail and my additional ears. Move it down a little bit. And then I'm gonna put the window here. Excuse me. Yeah, no worries. You can get back to me anytime, Zila. All good. Not a rush. Thanks for 20 stream streak. Thank you, Zila. Thanks for being here for so long. And so many streams in a row. Thank you. Hi, Neko. How you doing? Welcome in. How you going? Hope you're having a good day. You're having a good day. Also gonna put the temperature on here somehow. Maybe I can put like a thermometer on the wall. She's so upset. I was. When this teacher turned to me and had a mountain of things that I needed to carry with me in the rain so that I couldn't even hold my umbrella over me while it was raining. I was like, bro, you fucking serious? Bro, you fucking serious? Like 6 degrees. I was like, bro, you fucking serious? I can't full. I thought Bobby would be surprised at the weight rather than seething at the teacher. I was perfectly like, it's okay, don't worry about it. I'll tell you a little bit more in just a sec. There was slightly more to the story as well. I'm gonna put some descriptive arrows. This is heavy as fuck. And I'll put my little lanyard as well. I get given a lanyard every time I go. I don't get to wear my special Bulbasaur lanyard anymore, because I just have to wear the lanyard that the school gives me. Those wake-ups are pretty good. Ah, you saw the sunrise? Let's go! I never get to watch the sunrise. Because I don't have my curtains open very much at the moment because it's so cold and it lets all the cold air in. Whereas in summer, I sometimes see the sunrise, depending on how early I wake up. Remember there I was thinking a live temp reading on the stream showing IRL temp? This is probably about 6 degrees this morning, yeah. Thermometer below freezing. Nah, it's not freezing. Descriptive arrows, lettuce, tomato, bun. No! Relatable mood, yeah. Yeah. How you doing, Shinsta, by the way? I hope you're doing well. I gotta add my little horns in. I don't think I did my horns in the other picture. I need to add them in. Who's that? I see this! Welcome in, welcome in. Sunrise is early, yeah. Way too early. Hope you're doing well, Cedars. Hope everyone's doing well. Everyone coming in. Hello, hello! Got to add in my little horns on this one too. Nice blinds. Wow, nice blinds. Okay. So she's saying, she's gonna say, thanks so much. Taking my classes. George! Hi, how you going? It's early but I'm tired. Oh no! I hope are you working today? I hope you have an easy day if you're tired. Thanks so much for taking my classes. Here are the resources. And I'm just like, thanks. Dot. Okay, so the full story with this one, it's fucking, I've already chased my umbrella across the car park. In the wind and the rain. I've already chased my umbrella across the car park trying to get out of the fucking car. And then I arrive and I'm taking this woman's classes for the day. And she loads me up with like a huge like printer paper lid of papers, books, and then I'm already carrying like on top like this part. This part is like full of like a laptop and all the resources as well, the general stuff. And I'm wearing a backpack. And it's my hair's already like going frizzy. And it's raining outside and it's like really cold. And so I'm like, I have my umbrella here, but I have my umbrella, but I can't fucking use it because I'm carrying everything. This is how I had to carry them, with both hands. I looked, and you can't really tell, but my backpack was like huge as fuck. She's like, thanks so much for taking the resources. And she said to me, she's like, oh, which classroom are you in? I'll bring these over with you. I'll walk you over there. And I told her the classroom I was at. She looked at me and she's like, I'm sorry, I'm not walking over there. I'm like, what? She like offered, she's like, here, I'll help you bring them over. Which classroom are you in? And I told her and she's like, I'm sorry, I'm not walking over there. I'm like, why did you offer? You got my hopes up. I passed out on the cold wooden floor. What do you mean, shitstar? It should be easy day plus I'm an accountant, so it's not like I do any physical work. Hey, yeah, but it still can be a bit of a mental drain some days, I'm sure. I can't play too much. I went to bed too late anyway. It's my fault. Well, I hope it's easy for you. I hope it's easy for you. Make sure you get that caffeine. Give her tickets for going to Hawaii, slipping out of her hoodie. Oh my god. There we go. One-way ticket to Hawaii. Dripping water from the umbrella and the tail, yeah. Hi Shadestar, how you doing? Hi, how's your work day going? I hope you're doing well. Get got, idiot. Oh my god. So your class is more than a door away now. Yeah, exactly. How dare she? I know, right? Yeah, don't you? Hi. And then Bobby had to do with the little students. But yeah, she gave me all this stuff, and like there were books for the students and everything, and at first I was like really grateful, like, oh awesome, like I've got some physical resources to use. And then she was like, yeah, I'm not gonna walk out there in the rain to help you. I thought you were gonna be closer than that. And I'm like, thanks. And then she's like, good luck. And I was like, thanks. And she looked back at me, and I was like actually struggling to hold all the resources and everything that I needed to hold. And she was like, just like, she had this look on her face like, I feel so bad for you, but at the same time, this is not my problem today. I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got other shit I need to do. And she walked away, and I'm just like standing there like, just look, like I'm like, I have no free hands. Mind you, all the doors that you need to get into the classrooms are locked with a key. So I have to like get this key that's on my lanyard and put it into the doors. But I'm carrying all this. Oh, and I also had a pocket that I had to put my coffee in, my tumbler in. So I have this was very precarious of me to do this. I had my coffee. It was like a reusable one. So it wasn't like it was a disposable one. I had my coffee in my pocket because I had no hands. So she looked like she felt really bad for me, but at the same time she offered that she was going to take me over to the other side of the school with the stuff, and then she didn't. I'm glad work's going well. Let's go. Ayuru! Hi Ayuru! Hi, how you doing?
Eru_Ori just rated with 117 viewers.
Are we doing Lunarium? Ooh, did you have a good time? Hi Creature, hi Dwerg, hi Trike, hi Sarantuna, hi Tinepa, hi Ayuru. How we doing? Thanks for hit pats, I appreciate it. If you don't know me, I'm Bulby Brook. I'm a grass grab and VTuber from Australia, and I do variety games and art as well. And I like to make models. I made this model that I'm using right now, not the Bulbasaur hoodie. That one's from Etsy. It's in my credits if you want to go look at them. But I made my model, and I love doing rigging and stuff, lots of little projects and stuff like that. I hope you had a good stream, Ayuru. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. I really appreciate it. Hi Azur, hi Ayuru. Bark. Hi, I'm good, thank you. I'm actually drawing little panels about my very crazy day that I had today at work. I did some substitute teaching today for some extra cash on the side, and to pay my bills, and I had a crazy day. It started off with me chasing my umbrella out of the car. It was very windy and rainy, and then the next part is a teacher giving me like a bunch of resources that I had to use both hands to carry, and I had to put my coffee in my pocket. I couldn't use my umbrella. I had a huge backpack on, and then it was raining outside and like 6 degrees Celsius, so I was like not having a good time. It gets worse, don't worry. I dropped my Tumblr once and got didn't. Oh no! Lunarium came out today and it was a blast. Very fun, pretty game. Oh nice! I'm glad you had a good time. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. If you need to raid and run, please feel free. Make sure you go get some rest. Make sure you get some water and you know, go piss girl, all those types of things. Welcome in everyone. Thanks for sticking around if you stay. I appreciate it. Hands full. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it got worse. It gets worse. Just wait. We'll be also do this in my but yeah guys, make sure you go check out Ayuru. Ayuru's super cool, cozy, and does a lot of Metroidvanias as well. Does lots of different types of games, but Metroidvanias seem to be a big one that Ayuru does. And Ayuru also does like puzzles and stuff. She's Maui Dolphin VTuber, and she's a marine biologist in real life. Did I get that right? I remember when I introduced you last time I got it wrong. I think I said no. Wait, you're a microbiologist. I called you a marine biologist last time. You're like a marine microbiologist, right? Microbiologist, I think. Yeah. Thanks, Ghostly. Hi, how you doing? And Azua.
It's a pile of balls.
Oh, nice, Azua. Let's go.
Chaka
I'm excited.
I'm
excited for you. Chaka, thank you so much for gifting to Ayuru. I appreciate it. Thank you. Belby and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Yes. Step 1 to model making, don't forget the eyelids. This is not a joke and this is totally not law-based. Yeah, I definitely didn't make a model that couldn't blink or anything like that. I'd never do that. Don't worry, it gets worse. Thank you so much, Chakra. I appreciate you. Chester, you're gay. Yes, we started microbes. Yes. And thank you for the shout out. Warm welcome. Always. You're always welcome here. Anyone's friend of Ida is friend of me. So guys, make sure you go follow Ida. She's really cool. She's really cool. Yeah. No, you're sweet. Microbiologist, very small biologist. Ida's tiny. They actually have to get very, very tiny people to do microbiology work because they've got to be able to see the microbes up close. Small size tuber. Thanks for the follow, Azure. And Azure, you're making a model. You're making a model soon. That's very exciting. That's very exciting. Do you have any ideas about what you want to make? Okay, so that's the first two panels. That's the first two panels of Volby's very, very bad, horrible, very no good day. Nah, it wasn't that bad. It was something though. It sure was something. We're getting on to the next bit now. What was the first class that I had? It was Year 8 English? Year 8 English? What even happened in that class? Oh yeah, the girls wouldn't stop talking. I need my head in my hands for this one. Does that mean the boss is a bacteria? Hi Adam! You can barely see the monitor, let alone the microbes. Oh no! Eventful day. How does one fight a bacteria? Is the 0.09% survive the cleanse? Well, that's what these, you know, the microbiologists go in. They fight those 0.09% of bacteria that aren't killed by chemicals. They fucking go in there with pitchforks and just fucking bash them. Just completely making up shit. Oh my god, you're watching on 160p. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, is my connection bad? Is it my connection? Okay, I'm gonna draw my eyebrows like this. My eyebrows go in this direction a lot today. I'm just like, what the fuck? You're fucking giving me wrinkles. Giving me wrinkles, guys. Not you guys, the children. This is how the law was made. Is your Wi-Fi? Oh, okay. It's just scientifically accurate. I'm just drawing myself as a fucking egg right now. Oh yeah, the first period. Yes. So now I'm remembering what these year 8 kids were doing that was annoying me. They're just like constantly getting on fucking iMessage on their iPads and gossiping about other people, other like girls in the school. I'm like, oh come on, like not this mean girl shit. They're like, oh my god, she's so weird. I'm like, maybe maybe the girl they're talking about was weird. Maybe she was weird. Maybe she was being like mean and like, you know, spreading rumors and stuff. Maybe she deserved to be gossiped about. But like most of the time, they're usually just talking about someone that's a bit different from them and they're like bitching about them. Also, I'm not sure if I said thank you for the follow, Azure, but thank you for the follow. From mobile downstairs and you look crisp. Let's go. I said, oh, children aren't people yet, yeah. Oh, and also I was wearing a mask because I'm recovering from being unwell. How do I draw an expression with a mask on? I'm having to challenge myself drawing things I fucking haven't drawn before. Also drawing a hairstyle I haven't done on myself before. I was wearing braids today, like double braids up the top of my head and into ponytails. I don't normally draw that. I stand on this firmly. Sorry, I'm having a moment. I'm still freaking out over my espresso. I'm so fucking excited for you, Bun, to have your espresso machine. Ah! No, not cute. Brady Brook. Ah, forgotten. Relearning drawing after forever. Just got my first tablet. Forgot how tricky it was and how much hands don't like doing that. I fully empathize with you. So I've been streaming for 2 years now, and I drew my first model with no drawing experience. And I learnt to draw from there. And like what I'm doing right now, it's very quick art. I'm not trying to make it look like that good. I'm just trying to get it to like communicate the point of how my day went, you know? So I'm not really trying too hard, but my art has improved quite a lot since then. Just through sheer fucking will and practice. And it takes a lot of practice. So when you're drawing it and it's maybe not gonna, like, you know, it might turn out how you want it the first time, but it might take a few iterations, it might take a few revisions for it to look how you want it to look. Don't beat yourself up. You'll get there in the end, because my first model was not, I knew it was like I didn't think it was good when I made it, you know. I was just more of a purpose of wanting a VTuber model, wanting to stream. And then I improved upon it in time. So yeah, you'll get there. You'll get your skills back. I've needed a new one for ages. You have. Thanks for the stream, Adam. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hi, Rep. How you doing? Hi. Art is hard. Yeah. It is very hard. Okay, so then I've got to put, like, my hand, like... Yeah. I'm just like, or maybe I move it up. I move it up to like where my forehead is. Pretty gay now. Yeah, you sure are, Vaughn. Don't worry, Bubby, the imperfect look actually have a potato story. Yeah, a little bit. It wasn't good, but it was fine. It was fun to see the model evolve. Yeah, it was fun. Cheaper than every other machine I bought and performs just as well. Well, if that's, you know, performs well, and that's important. That's the most important part. And I imagine it's a lot cheaper, right? Because it's it just sort of has the one function of making an espresso, right? An espresso shot. Like it's not like a coffee machine where it does sort of everything. That works in your favor here though, because you're because you really only drink espresso, like, or you use espresso as like your base, right? The biggest cost saver on this. Good night, Axolotl. Have a good sleep. I really hope you have sweet dreams. It's nice to see you. Is the fact that it's just manual. That's true. It's a manual press with pressure, right? It's not digital machine, mechanical machine. I'm holding out for the release of Nanolys's custom. Oh, good idea. We're thinking about coming back to streaming, but yeah, planning work on my own. Yeah, that's really good. There's a lot more customizable options now that are like really good quality and really good price point in the same breath. And there were when I started streaming. So yeah, use the resources, you know, and also you're supporting the artists who make the customizable models by purchasing it from them. And most of them are very reasonable prices for the customization options that you get. So yeah, that's super cool. That's super cool. I'm not paying for electronics and pumps. Yeah, exactly. Hi, XCR. Hi. Seen a few girls go through a couple of nice ones. Yeah, there's so many now. There's so many now. And they're really good quality. Heaps of like ability to do toggles and stuff. And yeah, it's good. How you doing, Exia? How you doing? Ah, thanks, Ayu. Yeah, get some sleep. Yes, yes, yes. It's lovely to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Love you. Can't wait to get your next stream. Suika really cracked market. She did. Yep, yep. I think Suika's a she. I'm assuming, I think. It kind of revolutionized it a little bit. Draw my leggies. Oh, my leggies. Should maybe make it a little bit clearer that I'm wearing tights in this. Like, I'm wearing a sweater dress, but I'm also wearing tights. Oh, yeah, good, thank you. How are you? Slowly waking up. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just drawing about my day. I struggle with these chunky loafers that I wore. I'm struggling to draw them. Oh, first phone call of the day. Good luck, Vaughn. Good luck. Try to move these legs down a little bit. I can't really be bothered spending too much fucking time working on the shoes. They're just like little doodles. Wow, doodle. Maybe if I can do this. But they look like tights. Maybe that would be better. Like color them in slightly, you know. And also the shoes. I think the shoes just like a shade darker. And the socks. That kind of works. But I'm gonna have to like color in the rest of it too. Oh well. Get shade in the rest of it later. Okay. Let me just take a drink. Man, I love Vaughn. So today Bobby felt like bah, bah, bah. Pretty much. Okay, so I'm standing here and let's draw the rest of the classroom. Had a nap, but I should get some sleep. But yeah, make sure you get the rest. I got 3D in the morning. That's so cool. You get to go to university for this stuff. I would love to learn 3D stuff. I would love to learn it. Starting on making a loot box that I barely sketched a concept for and will probably get told it's too complex. Well, I hope, good luck, good luck, good luck. That's super cool you get to study that. Make sure you have sweet dreams. You have to get some easy to draw shoes. I know, right? I've always struggled with shoes though. Like, most people have a few things that they struggle with drawing. One of mine is shoes and feet. I'm getting a little better at hands. I wouldn't say I'm great at hands, but like I can make something that is hand shaped, you know, and people know what it is. Okay, and then maybe we'll have the door over here. I'm gonna have to draw a few students in this one. They're all gonna be just generic people shapes, I think, because I don't want to have any identifying features, and I'm not gonna be using names. Lots of and many artists' first weak points. Yeah, I find feet more difficult to draw. Probably because I look at hands a lot more. Like I look at my own hands a lot more, you know. Whereas I'm not really looking at feet very much. It's just a Cert 3 game. Just a Cert 3 game dev foundations. It's still impressive. One of the guys is also taking Cert 4 at the same time. Yeah. Everyone's situation's different though. What people can, like, how many things people can do at one time. You know, like, everyone has a different threshold for that kind of thing. I think it's still very impressive. So you're gonna show off the fairy features of that one coworker or the ogre who actually looks like— No! No. No, no, no. I don't really like making fun of people's features. I would hate for someone to draw like a caricature of me and it's like all of my insecurities, you know? Okay, that's good enough. The perspective is not very good, but that's okay. That's where the other balls in the Discord. They're in Goddess
Shamrock
Creations.
100 Bulby 1 celebrate Happy Grievous Day, everybody.
Thank you so
Bulby
much.
1 Bulby love.
No Grievous Day! Thank you so much for the bits, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Bulby doesn't look at feet, never. I heard furry, not fairy. I said fairy. Thanks, PNG. Why don't you make fun of my features? My graying beard is majestic. That's not making fun if I call it majestic. And I think it makes you very handsome. Makes you very handsome. Thanks for the bits. Allegedly. Gift of Chad forgotten, right? Okay, so let's draw some of these students in. So I'm just gonna, not as stick figures, but like no identifying features, you know? I don't know what this one's going to be saying yet. I'm trying to think of all the conversations I had. I know that there was a bunch of girls who were sitting here and they were like looking. It's actually going to be really hard to draw. I'm actually testing my drawing abilities a little bit by doing this. They were like looking at this like iPad and it had all these like iMessages on it, like screenshots, and they're just bitching about this girl and I'm just like, Can you stop? Can you stop bitching about this girl who's not even here? Fuck. So they were like all looking at this iPad like, oh my god. Who is this? Who does she think she is? Maybe I'll give them like a ponytail so you know it's one of the girls that I was talking to. You gave one. Happy Grievous Day? No! I thought Grievous Day was her birthday. There's no Grievous Day. Best way to improve is to test your limits. Exactly. Test the limits of your abilities. Exactly. Okay, so there's this girl who's like looking over it like, oh my god. And then she had like her friends like looking over it as well. They just kept like getting up out of their seats to like look at these messages. I'm like, can you put that away? What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? They were just like gossiping just constantly. It's actually good practice for basic hand drawing, just like really basic. And then there was another girl over here who was... what else was she doing? I gotta think of their speech bubbles. You can go even further beyond. I don't know about that. Grievous Day is the day we show appreciation to Brooke and let her know that she's amazing, cute, and loved. No! No! Which happens to me every day. No! There's no Grievous Day. We must create it then. Ah! You guys are too nice to me. Too nice to me. I'm gonna have this girl just like pointing over here. She's like, oh, what the fuck? Okay, so there's those girls, and I can probably draw their feet under the table too. Make them a bit bigger and draw their feet under it. This is what they were doing the whole lesson. They were just like constantly opening their iMessage to like look at the screenshots every time I told them to put it away. I was like, please. This wasn't a really bad class, but they were annoying. Too nice, no such thing. So just to show our appreciation to group, we chop off. Wait, what? Hi, Luke. Hi, Bliss. How we doing? Hi. Sorry, I was just getting something out of my eye. Hi, how we doing? How you doing? I hope you're having a good day so far, Bliss. Hope you're having a good day. Enjoy the little footsies down there. Okay. So then, in this class, what was also happening? I think I have a hair in my eye. Give me one sec. I need to look in my eye because it's like I'm struggling to see. Is there a hair in my eye? I don't know. I need to use my torch. Sorry, just bear with me. Oh, that's what it is. It's an eyelash. Okay. I should be good now. Oh no. There's a huge hair in my eye. I think that's one of Elvira's. Sorry, just bear with me for a sec, guys. Oh my god, did I just get it out? Holy shit, that was lucky. Oh, that was a long hair. Actually, no, that's one of Madam's. It's multicolored. That's Madam's. Oh, no wonder my eye was bothering me. Far out. Far out. Could be better, but I'm here. I'm glad you're here, Blizz! I'm sorry that it's not going super duper amazingly well because you deserve to have a wonderful day every day, but I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming by! I hope it gets better for you. Bobby's mirror be like, what? A torch? Yeah! That's what we call it. We don't say, it doesn't even say flashlight on our phone apps. It says torch. Yeah. Time to shave the eyeballs. Ah! That was a long Madam hair that was in my eye. Holy shit. Oh, no wonder it was bothering me. Oh my gosh. Love is bliss. So my DMs are open to you anytime if you need to chat. Make sure you remember that. You need to chat. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Life gets hard sometimes. Okay. Oh, there was a student that was like always making a run for it. They were just like always trying to like get out of the classroom. There's always one like this that's just like, can I go to the bathroom? And I'm like, you just had recess. And they're like, but like please, like I also need to go to my locker. I'm like, and I let them go and they come back like 10 minutes later. I'm like, okay, sit down, do your work. And they're just like, okay. And then like 5 minutes later, like, miss, can I go to my locker again? I'm like, bruh. Let me torch my eye, Aussies, apparently. Not like that. Not like that. Okay, I'm also gonna draw the bin here. And the bin was getting fucking... I kept like trying to shoot hoops. I don't even know if I could draw this. I'm challenging myself to draw things that are really, really hard to... really hard to draw. How do I draw their head while they're doing this? Fuck. Like this? I suppose that's good enough. It's also gonna shoot right here. So it doesn't even hit the bin. Life gets hard sometimes, but things always get better. They do. Especially with people or things you care about. Yeah, exactly. It's hard though when you're in it, I understand. Mostly trying to learn to draw ferrets at the moment. Ferrets are so cute! Looks like the child by the door is holding a gun and not- Oh yeah, it does! Make it a round doorknob. There we go, that's better. I put a door number on it too. Look at that too. Yeah, it's meant to be a knob. It's okay, that looks a little bit better. June Miss Bobby gotta go to the toilet for 15th time. No skippity toilet for you, sit down and do your work. It's not American school, what's he? Ferrets are adopted, they're so cute! They're so cute! Okay. And then I'm gonna put a kid here playing like Roblox. because that was oh no, Minecraft maybe. Roblox is far worse to see. I'm like, you really? Every time I see a kid playing Roblox and they're supposed to be doing work, my first thought is, you're really wasting class time by playing Roblox of all games. Like, don't you have any better games? But I have to restrain myself from saying that and go, stop doing what you're not supposed to be doing. Sorry, I told him to school. No, Corky, I didn't. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I gotta just type Roblox. Ferret Pro's adorable floof noodles. Con stinky. Yeah, that's the thing for me about dogs as well. Like I'd had a dog since I was like 8 or so. And then she passed away. Her name was Sky. She passed away during COVID, and I didn't get to say goodbye to her because of the COVID restrictions we had here, and I wasn't living at home. So my mum and my sister had to take her to go get like put down and stuff. And so I really missed her, and I'd had her like all my life and everything. I'd used to being around her and everything. And then I moved in with some other family, and I had Madam, and it was so weird having a cat. And I was like, oh my god, like cat smells real good. Oh my god, why do cats smell so good? And then whenever I met dogs, like in the future, I'm like, why are you so stinky? But I loved Sky so much. I put up with Sky's stinky. I put up with her stinky. She was pretty good until she got a bit older, and then her teeth started getting a little bit smelly and stuff. But she's so cute though. But yeah, I much prefer how cats don't really have a stink. They smell good. They smell good. Oh yes, Sky went to the sky. She did. She was a good dog. She was a good dog. She was a good dog. Okay, this kid is locked in playing Roblox. I make this bottom section a bit bigger. Definitely infected with Lubba's cat virus, 100%. 100%. Cats can make the place stink, though they can. Madam's good, though. She doesn't really. Elvira, on the other hand, is a fucking stinky menace. Sometimes poops on the floor. In my pantry. Fucking Elvira. Naughty cat. But I love her. She's so cute. But I love her. Okay. Why does my head look so big in this? I need to adjust this. Wow, big head. I also forgot to put a timestamp on this one. This one was at 8:30. Make this one a bit smaller as well. But I think joking him out of playing might be a good idea. Like, he wants to be the kid. Yeah, and unfortunately with this, look, I'd agree with you normally, but unfortunately this group of kids was really quite disconnected with school, and like they just don't really care. And they definitely didn't care what I thought as just like a replacement teacher. They did not give a shit. Not a single shit was given. I could do that with the students that I used to teach at my old school. They'd ask me sometimes if things were cringe, and I'd just look at them and I'm like, it's a little bit cringe. They'd be like, no! Even Miss Bobby thinks it's cringe. No! I have to draw and animate the main character for my 2D project. I chose to do Metroidvania. Let's go. That's so cool. She's fertilizing the pantry, George. Teacher was saying, not saying you could did. Yeah. Oh, no. I understand, Sage. Teacher was saying no, like Stumpy Chibis, because animation has to be graded, and was talking about humans being hard. So I decided to do Ori. Like, that's really cool. If you feel like sharing it, feel free to share the finished project in my Discord if you want. I'd love to see it. Yeah, that bad. Yep. Yeah, I don't know how you have so many. I don't know how you have so many cats forgotten. I genuinely don't understand. I feel the water ball turn around and then two bodies slammed into each other in the full bowl of water and flipping it over. Yup. My Pinterest is full of furry art. Looking up references. I feel that my Pinterest board used to be filled with feet pics for a little while because I looked up reference pictures for feet. Oh, and I went to Pinterest because I didn't just want to like Google feet. You know, I wanted to like get art references. These are some of the things I was hearing. Miss K, go bathroom. Wow, she's so weird. What a biatch. Kobe! And then also, fucking die! That's what I was hearing in the classroom, and I was just like, Lord, help me. Okay, so that was one of my first classes. These guys weren't too bad. These year 8s, they like weren't the worst kids that I've ever taught, but it was like, I've drawn how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. There are 28 in there. So, you know, there was like a few more than this. My stream. Feed folder. No, I don't have a feed folder. No, I don't. I was just looking at references. Wow, the kids, they still fucking say creepy. They still do. But yeah, the main thing about this class was actually these girls, just like, they were looking at the iMessages, like, about this other girl in their year level and just like calling her weird and stuff. I'm like, can we not, like, bitch about someone, please? I use different language, but like, can we not? Can we have some kindness, please, and not be like this? But of course, they're 14, and so this is like the most important thing to them right now is these screenshots of someone or other, you know, that they're fucking bitching about. Okay, okay. So the next thing is probably the biggest thing that I was like, what the fuck? I was I can probably draw this in 2 panels. This will be the first panel. I was at in the staff room, and I was looking up my my timetable for the next class. I was like, what the fuck? Wow, Mochi! Lovers Mochi, how you doing? How you doing, Mochi? Joe's class full of problem children. These weren't even the worst ones. They weren't even the worst ones.
Chat, let her touch your balls.
Mochi! Thank you so much for resubbing. I appreciate it. 10 months! Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Thanks so much for supporting me. Wah! Thank you, lovers. Just woke up. Haven't started your day yet. Haven't decided yet. Yeah. Well, I hope it turns out well for you. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. I'm like kind of chatty tonight, but I'm very much aware that I'm really tired. So I apologize that I'm not like super chatty, you know, especially when I'm doing art because I'm kind of like focused on what I'm trying to draw. So I apologize for not being the chattiest that I can be. Art streams tend to be like, I tend to like hum along to music a lot more and just sort of chat every now and again, but apologize if I'm not yapping way too much. One coworker I go on break with is like 2 months older than me. And he jokingly says to me that new girl totally digs me. She couldn't take her eyes off me. What do you think? And I looked at him and said, what is it that the kids say these days? You're Delulu. And he looked at me and goes, don't ever do that again. Don't ever say that fucking shit again. Haven? Having a good time, having a good time. Okay, so we're gonna have the lesson like this as like a... This is what the lesson actually said when I was looking at this in the lunchroom and I was like, what the fuck? And then I'm gonna be sitting here, like this is the back of me. My social battery is pretty full, but my energy battery is empty. Yes! Well, my social battery is pretty low at the moment, because I've been teaching. Well, I say teaching. I wasn't really doing a whole lot of teaching. I was just managing behavior the whole fucking day. I was in a classroom for like 6 hours today. So my social battery and my energy is pretty low. But I want to hang out with you guys. So it's just because I'm like tired that I'm not as talkative. It's like it's 11:24 p.m. So, you know, it's getting pretty late. It's getting pretty late. Gonna adjust the perspective of this a little bit. I made the hair like a bit too big. A bit too big for what I wanted. So I'm looking at the computer like, what the fuck? What the actual... Oh, that a little bit better. Brooke is so brave. She teaches gremlin children during the day and streams to more children when she gets home. She. Nah, I love streaming to you guys. When I was finishing up work for today, I was actually very excited to come back home and stream. Very, very excited. Okay, so what does the lesson plan say? What was this lesson plan that had Bulby going, looking at a computer like, what the fuck do you mean you want me to teach this? What was so wow crazy? What was so wow crazy for Bulby? Well, let me tell you. I'm not joking when I'm telling you. Actually, I'm gonna get the exact phrase. Because I took a picture of it because it was so unbelievable. I didn't put any identifying information of the school whatsoever. I'm very careful about that. I know, not just for the school's like privacy, but also for my privacy. Okay, I'm looking at the screenshot right now on my second monitor. Okay. Mind you, I'm a substitute teacher and I don't know these kids. And this is what part of the lesson plan, basically the whole lesson plan was on. We're a bunch of mean girls on our iPads. No, you're not! You're not! Brooke streams always make Dave feel better. Thank you! Thank you for Gordon. I appreciate you. I feel this way about other streamers as well, like when I watch other streamers. Especially my my comfort streamers. But I struggle to like think that people think that about me. Genuinely. Like, I'm writing this word for word. Okay. Lesson plan. Alternative name for genitals is the topic. Step 1. Write penis and vagina on the whiteboard. I'm not joking. This was the start of the lesson plan. I'm like, are you seriously gonna put me in a classroom full of 13-year-olds and make me do this? Okay. And then the second step. Fucking crazy shit. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Did you write I did not! Get the students to write alternative names of penis and vagina on board. Invite them to the board so they can write pussy and fucking dick and cock on the board. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That sounds like a great idea. And then I'm gonna make up this next. Basically, I had to like discuss the whole topic with them. So I didn't discuss. This was the lesson plan I got given. I'm not joking. This was for a health class. Pinot and Vagu. I kidding. Step 2, get the students to calm down. Step 3, discuss, and then maybe I'll just write good luck. I am not joking. This was the start of the lesson plan that I got given. What is there to discuss? Lots, apparently. And so I got given this as a lesson plan, and I'm just sitting there in the staff room like, what the actual fuck? You expect me to do this? This was like 11 AM. And I'm just like, are you fucking serious? This first thing you want me to do going into this classroom of 13-year-olds is write penis and vagina on the whiteboard. That's what you want me to do. And then invite them to write alternative names. Like, get them to write cock, pussy, clam, I don't know, on the whiteboard. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And then discuss puberty with them. Yeah, that's a great opener with students I don't know and like they're 13 years old and they're batshit crazy. Sounds like a totally normal day, bruh. Discuss, right? That's a lot of nope there, Brooke. I know! No wonder the teacher took the day off. Top 10 haunting photos taken right before disaster. Kid, That hour was like the longest hour of my life. Tallywhacker, what an impress. I know. Snatch! Box! Like, fuck. Here, I'll teach you some new ones. Okay, so I'm looking at this like, what? They want me to do what? Okay, and then the aftermath of this is I'm going to draw a picture of me actually in the classroom. This is going to be a slightly exaggerated version of me in the classroom because I didn't actually do this. But Trashty gave me the idea of it. And it's me like at the whiteboard. It's me at the whiteboard and there's just the word penis and vagina on the whiteboard and me just like pointing to it and was like, do we understand? What I actually did though, what I actually had to do was, but it was like a full lesson, right? It was like a full lesson teaching about female puberty. They're up to female puberty. And there was some slides about, there was the diagrams of like the male and the female bodies. They were just like illustrated, like, you know what you get in a textbook. And there was also information about the menstrual cycle and what the ovaries look like and what the uterus looks like. Trust me, like genuinely, they need to know this stuff. This is important. This is good news. They're being educated in sex, which is they need to be, because they're gonna start doing things, and then if they don't know how it works and they don't know how pregnancy works, it's gonna end up all sorts of fucked. So they need to know this stuff. However, I'm not the right person to tell them this stuff and try and teach it seriously as a substitute teacher. I'm not the right person. I don't get paid enough for this, okay? I did sing. Yes, Pino one. Now I'm just wondering who came out. I don't know. It's like some head of health in the health department in the school has decided, okay, this is what the students are going to learn about. It's like, yeah, okay, that's great. That's really great. You want them to learn about that. Okay, get one of the already established teachers at the school to come in and teach them this lesson, perhaps. Get them to cover it. Or even better, find them a goddamn teacher! Did you brass monkey? Oh my god. Tornado disaster in the classroom, literally. I should have just sent them that emote from Otako and Litcat. So instead you gave a lesson about where bean go come. I did not teach them where the beans go. I did not. No. What I made them do is, so they had the slideshow, right? And it was like on their class page. So I made sure they all had it up on their computers and I put it up on the board, but I strategically went to the slide that had just written information and not the pictures of the naked lady and man there. and I was like, okay, what you're doing for the next hour is you're reading these slides. Read a slide, talk to the person next to you about the information. Maybe if you don't understand it, ask each other a question. And then you write that shit down in your exercise book. You summarize it in your own words. And they're like, we have to do this a whole lesson. I'm like, yep. I was just like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not facilitating an open discussion about different names for penis and vagina. That is not happening right now. If anyone's listening and they genuinely think like I'm making this up, like, or crazy CRT story, crazy relief teacher story, no, I'm not joking. This was my day. I had to experience this. Missed opportunity, really. Get them an established teacher. They called in sick. Hi, Dancing. How you doing? I'm doing better than before. I'm okay. I've actually, today was like so ridiculously crazy that I've been able to laugh it off rather than get upset about it. Brooke's struggling not to write big cock on the whiteboard. Today's lesson, alternative names for genitals. Life destroyers, aka not until marriage bits. Yeah. Not even allowed to hold hands. Teacher's crazier than the stews. Oh my god. I survived today. The philosophy of WAP! Do we really have to do this? Unfortunately, yes. So I gave them really like boring version of the work because I was like, I'm not fucking doing this. But we are doing a slight exaggeration. We are doing a slight exaggeration for the comic. I'm gonna have the big words penal on the board. And I'm gonna have like you know those pointer sticks that teachers have, like in the olden days. We don't have these anymore. It's like a pointer stick. I don't know what it was. Was it like a stick with chalk on it? I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. Rogue afraid she was going to learn some new one today. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good dancing. Just chilling and vibing as I do some work and enjoy your cozy apps. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you coming back. And you doing some work. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. The Skibidi T and the Skibidi V is vile. That's vile. So I'm like holding this. Yeah, it'd be like that. And then slightly odd grip I've got going on. That's okay. That's okay. It's not that important. It's not that important. It's more about the message. It's the message of the image, not the details. Bobby be like, panic, at least it'll make a great story. Panic. That's literally what I was thinking in this class. I'm like, if I survive this class, I'm gonna have a great story to tell. Pinot and Vsauce, that's crazy. Today we learned about Pinot, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna be standing here at the front, just like, what's my expression gonna be? Like, really serious. This is important stuff. You're gonna need to know about this. You might run into a Pinot at one point in your life. Potentially. If you're like me, maybe not. But at some point, most of you will run into a Pinot. Whether it be in your pants or on someone else. Can you imagine? Can you imagine me, like, seriously taking this class and being like, you may witness a Pinot. You have to be prepared. A one-page Google Docy for references and then take us. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. If you want to, yeah, like take a screenshot or save it as an image or something and send it. Yeah. Bobby's gripping the stick. Came back to Pinot and Grippy. Vsauce Mike. Hey, Vsauce. Michael here. Today we're going to be talking about Pinot. Or are we? Or are we? I like started drawing myself and I look kind of bald and I'm like, maybe I should just leave myself like this because I swear I was like losing hair today. Not literally. Just like the day I had, I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? And I was like looking at the teacher assistant like, help. And she's just like, nah, I'm sorry, you're on your own for this one. I'm not qualified for this. I'm like, neither am I! Please! Help me! Be prepared. Brooke, this is a legit suggestion. Remind yourself of me when you see a little shit in your class. Think there's always worse. It's fine. You, Sage, I'm sorry, but you have nothing on some of the kids that I met today. The kids sit down for class. Brooke, beware the Pinot. Pinots are everywhere. You must be ready for any eventuality. Most of you will run into a Pinot. Ouch. Oh my god. Wow, crazy. How am I going to draw this other hand? Wow. Who dat? I'm glad the only parts I have to teach the kids are made from metal and yeah, plastic, yeah. Speaking of wow, you are not prepared! Are you, sir? Hi, dancing. I'm gonna give myself like a stance too. Like, be prepared. Need to be prepared. Like, what the fuck is this bitch on? Thanks for the care package. Oh, stretch. 5 out of 5 people encounter a penal. Listen close, this is your penal survival guide. You need to be prepared. Don't want to get pregnant from the penal. Avoid at all costs. Okay, and then we're gonna draw the kids in. So the kids have got to be in here somewhere. Gonna be like, just like looking at the board, like what the fuck. There's gonna be a few kids looking at it like what the fuck, and then there's gonna be one kid who's just shouting because there was also this really ADHD kid in this class who was just shouting penis, pussy, and cock like all lesson. They really set me up to fail with this class. Like, I don't know how to explain how not the right time it was for me to be teaching this class. I know you gotta play more Roblox and gossiping about some weird girl in class. I know! The cutest of salads. Ah! Gandalf the cream. Even you boys must be prepared for Empreg. How to avoid the penal, step 1. I don't know if I should be impressed or judging the kids. I'm judging them. I'm judging their parents. Don't forget to give that kid a propeller hat. Oh my god, he would be the type to have a propeller hat. Holy shit. He would be. Okay, so I'm gonna do another layer. There's gonna be this kid who's just like rocking back in his chair. Because it was doing this, of course. Not safely sitting on his chair. Maybe with like one leg up like this. Bing, 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 bing. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It can happen to anyone. Oh my god. Also, like, teacher like student. What do you mean? I would never call out penal or anything like that. That's crazy. Okay. Then all the other kids are gonna be like sitting here like, what the fuck? There's gonna be with their notes, with their like pen. And their paper. Can I write like a little penis there? I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down. You know, 80% of this class actually did do the work that I asked them to do. It was only 20% that were misbehaving. God, those 20% were fucking loud and disruptive as fuck. They're writing down about penis. Although there's a good chance that most of them have seen them anyway, which itself isn't great, but what can you do? Yeah, they're gonna... Kids are kids. Look, I got a media... Oh, an idea. Call their kid Sage, and when they ask who's that, and don't elaborate. See, what they should have done is give you more of a heads up. They could have divided them into Pinot and non-Pinot, and then give kids post-it notes with random slang that they have to... They could have like made so many resources and printed things out for me to do the activities. But even still, I think it's still a bit unreasonable to have a random teacher come in and teach a group of 13-year-olds that they don't know, that they have no rapport with, that the students don't respect, come teach about a sensitive topic. Like, it's so unreasonable. Penal compilation when we got the intro. Nah! Like, if I was actually their health teacher and had a rapport with them, because it's not my subject area, but like, if I had to take it, and I had a rapport with them, I'd already established classroom expectations and rules, had already taken them for many lessons before, I would 100% take on teaching them about sex ed. I'm not going to shy away from, you know, like, hard parts of the teaching job. The only reason I quit was because of the pain that I had with my migraines. I would totally do it in the right situation. I would want to help them. I want to teach them because they need to know this stuff. They really do. A suspiciously kettle-shaped brook, which it count as a pod. Oh my god. Hi Chris, how you doing? Hi Chris. Hello. How you doing? Let me save. I haven't saved my work in ages. So these other kids, they're writing down about penis. I might just copy this one over, and a lot of them were actually taking notes about them. It was mainly about the female reproductive system that we were focusing on. But because the lesson plan started with the crazy start of write penis on the board, that's kind of what the drawing's going to focus on. Chris, today we're learning about penal. Excuse me. Okay. And then I got my speech bubble up here. Or maybe not anyone. Are we following? Okay, let me go back over these drawings for the people who haven't been here, who are just starting to check in. Okay, so this is how my day started. He was focusing on the female reproductive order. Just shut up. Thanks for God and thanks for the hug. The midpoint of memes. It has been crappy last few weeks, but overall not terrible. Wah! Big hug, big hug. Okay, so my day started off with me running in the rain from my car, trying to chase my umbrella because it flew away from me. So this is the first drawing we did. This was at 8:15 a.m. And then, and also like with the car, the door was open here and like all the rain was getting in the car. So it was cold and it was windy. Then I got to like the daily organizer's office. Oh fuck, sorry. And one of the teachers came and found me, one of the teachers that I was replacing. And she was just like, oh, thanks so much for taking my class. Here are the resources. And then I'm already wearing a backpack. I'm already carrying an umbrella because it's raining. I had to put my coffee in my pocket, and she gives me all these books, and like I already had the top little case up here. This is where the laptop is and everything, so that's already heavy. Then she gives me a stacked ton of books and also like student resources in this A4 printer box lid to carry, which mind you is flimsy as fuck. And so I'm carrying all this. I have to carry it with two hands because it's so heavy. It is raining outside and it is 6 degrees Celsius in the morning and it is fucking freezing. And I'm just like, thanks. I appreciate the physical resources. And then if you weren't here for the story, she said to me, oh, I'll help you get to your first class. I'll help you carry these to the first class. I'm like, oh, thank you. She's like, what room are you in? And I told her what room. She's like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm not walking over there. I'm like, why'd you offer then? Why'd you offer? Why'd you offer? Eric! It could be worse. I could have asked you to draw a penis and the vagina on the board. I would be so tempted to just fucking draw a big old fucking penis. Bobby wants the students to follow the penis. Panel 1 bra, panel 2 bra, panel 3 bra, panel 4 bra, panel 5 bra. Okay, so it's already, this was 8:30, and mind you, like, I have this little key that I have to like use in the doors. So I have to somehow, while holding all of this, get the key in the door and turn it and open the door. Okay, so it's like already like it's a lot. And then I get to my first class and it's like a group of year 8s. And so I'm like standing there with my mask on, like recovering from being sick. I'm like, Lord help me. There's a kids asking to go to the bathroom all the time. Kids playing fucking Roblox saying like, fucking die! Kids reading iMessage messages, being like, wow, she's so weird. Like, what a bitch. And just like bitching about people. Kids trying to leave the classroom constantly and throwing things and missing the bin. And this is like, I think I said before, this is 7 students that I've drawn. It was a class of 28, so I'm not drawing all 28 of them. Could have been worse. I could draw penis and vagina. Yeah. Rubus does look quite disgruntled. I was disgruntled the whole day. And then at 11 a.m, I got to my first break and I had my recess. I'm shaking my head. You should use your forklift for all the shit, right? So I got to recess and I was looking at the lesson and I was just like, what the actual fuck? And so the lesson plan was the lesson plan, I've written it word for word, except for I ad-libbed on the point 2 in the second half of it, just to clarify what they were talking about. The point said, get students to come up and write alternative names of those body parts they've heard before, but I just clarified what that meant. And then the lesson plan did continue, but essentially what it said is, the title of it was, alternative name for genitals. 1, write penis and vagina on the whiteboard. 2, get the students to write alternative names for penis and vagina on the whiteboard. 3, discuss. Good luck. Essentially, that was the lesson. And I'm looking at it like, you expect me to do what now? Like a random ass tablets just in the class, bad shit, yup. Recess, she went and played outside. It was too cold. Hi, Esmic. Thanks for the stream streak. Thank you. And then this one is at, what time was this? This was like 11:30. 11:30 a.m. Now, what I actually did, if you've only just come in, what I actually did for this class, the sex ed class, is I got them to write down their notes. I got them to look at the slides that had the information about the reproductive system, and I got them to write notes all lesson about it. And but for the sake of the bit, I've written penal on the board, and I like Trash to suggest, are we following? The ball's on the good luck, right? Okay, I need to set my music up again because it's like all played through and it's not liking it. That implies that you would have, if it was warmer, I would have gone outside and played. Nah, there's not even a playground. There's no playgrounds in high school, unfortunately. Okay, possible Bobby tunes. Let's do this one. I'm still convinced step 2 is actually get the students to calm down is what I had to do, but anyway, so just for slight exaggeration, I've got penal on the board and say, are we following? And then you've got 2 kids here, which is basically 80% of the class, writing down the notes about penis. And then there's the one ADHD kid who's just shouting pussy, penis, dick, like all lesson. This continued for the whole lesson. It was awful. It was really, I'm surprised I made it through. I'm surprised I made it through this fucking day. I really am. So fucking unreasonable to make me fucking teach this shit. The next frame is a good frame though. This is a good one because my lunch break was good. I mean, it's making good points. Grubus would have been depressed on the yard, like, wow, prison, yeah. Hi, Duck Blue Delta, welcome in. Hi, Toaster Jimmy. What a thing to see as soon as I open stream. I'm so sorry. This was my work day. My high school had a playground. We had a child development class with teaching element. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Grubus is that kid coded? No. I'm now well educated. I'm glad. Welcome in. Forgotten, thank you. I survived, yeah. Good morning to you too, Dark Blue Delta. Yeah, I had a wild teaching day today. Okay, next panel is my lunch, which was actually good. Well, I got to see a dog. I got to see a dog. He was so cute. It was so cute. So I'm actually gonna draw myself happy here. The first frame that I'm drawing myself happy in. I got to see a dog. Emotional support dog. His name was Humphrey. And he punched me in the face with his nose. And now my eyeball hurts. But it's okay because I got to pet Humphrey. He was like some sort of like hyperallergenic dog breed, like a doodle breed. Like Ash's dog, I think. Yeah, it's so cute, Forgotten, I know, right? Rook survived, but her sanity didn't. Almost! What's the dog doing? Rexing! Hi, Rexing, how you doing? Let me draw myself happy here. This is the first happy frame we get of Teacher Bulby today. The first happy frame. Oh no, not the eye poke. I know, he just like bashed my face with his snout. Hi, Rexing, how you doing? I got to do the clapping thing to get their attention. Or the like thing. I actually don't think that would have worked on the group of kids that I had. All the kids I had today. They were really rough. They were... I don't know if like a lot of them have just been without a teacher for a while, which is very possible with the current state of like education at the moment. There's lots of teacher shortages. Lots of like permanent teacher shortages, a lot of teachers switching from full-time teaching to just doing like CRT work because like relief teaching work, substitute teaching, because it's just like really difficult to be in the classroom right now, and parents are doing like a lot, like even less than they used to do in terms of parenting. Like once upon a time, parents did a lot for the kids' behavior, and it's still true nowadays of like there's plenty of parents who do work really hard to ensure that their kids are very well-rounded and respectable people. It's not all parents, but it's enough that it's not just like once in a blue moon you get a kid like that behaves badly because they haven't been taught manners. It's like a regular occurrence nowadays. Got to play with blocks and stuff, let's go! The dog booped me with its nose and I got a black eye, worth it, basically, George. I said to myself, if I look injured after this because the dog has fucking punched me in the face with its nose, it would have been worth it. It's worth it. So I grabbed the whistle and even that didn't get the kids' attention. Yep. A lot of the kids today actually just pretended that I didn't exist. Like, just genuinely were ignoring my instructions. I'm like, can you fucking listen to me, please? I know you can hear me. Stop being so fucking rude! That Mean Girls one, don't be fucking rude! Society do be collapsing, it's messed up. Yeah, I left today without, like, a lot of confidence for the future generations. But, to be fair, I haven't felt that way leaving other schools, just this school, so maybe it's just this area like that doesn't have a very good culture, you know. It might be it might be like the school. I wouldn't say teachers, say like the school leadership, because that's where it comes from. It's like top down, you know. A teacher can try their very, very best to, you know, have good classroom routines and do
Chat.
behavioral discipline and
Let her
everything.
touch
But
your
if the school
balls.
doesn't support
Alluro,
them,
how it's going tonight?
Sylvan! Torben! Hi, how you doing? It's nice to see you, Torben. Thanks for popping by. I'm okay. I'm better now that I'm not at work anymore. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for resubbing. I appreciate you. 25 months. Thanks for supporting me for so long. Thank you. I appreciate it. How you doing? Hi, Perky. You all got no sound because I'm watching. Lord of the Rings, let's go. Hi, Tobin. Hi, Sleepy Will. Hi, Perky. If you said that, they would have crashed out like a health ed students. Yeah. So it's administrative rather than, say, the parents. It's a mix of both. It's a mix of parents not putting in as much effort as they should and expecting the school to pick up the slack of the parenting job. And also, some schools don't, like, set the teachers or at least the CRTs up for much success. And you know, you're sort of just left to struggle. But yeah, it might just be because I didn't have a rapport with the kids or anything like that, but what is the dog doing? What is the dog doing? Is a dog? All I could get in terms of a picture of this dog was a picture of his, like, fucking snout. It was just moving so quickly, I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't get him in frame. Been good but hot and dying in this heat. I'm sorry to hear that. Is hot. Is very hot where you are. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I've recovered from being sick, which is nice. I had like a little bit of like coffee, throat, and that sort of thing, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm getting better. Turkey! Should have wrapped them to show you that learning is cool, Chaka. There's a lot that I would do on stream for money. There's a lot less I would do in the classroom unless it was a significant amount of money. Recommend muting Lauder and having Prox Audio instead. Poor Perky unable to. Can someone say hi to Perky for me? The Snoopy zooming. Yeah. He's a dog! Looking forward to the stream too. Perky. Sorry to hear you, but that's okay. Some grotty kid last week got me sick. And I was sick Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and a bit of Tuesday. I was struggling after stream on Tuesday. And now I'm finally starting to feel better. Just in time to go back to work and go back to work with the kids! I wore a mask the whole day, even though it was, like, annoying. Parents, I'm gonna give my baby a tablet. Surely the school will raise them for me. Teachers, now I quit child. What's the critical thinking? She's too white grieved to rap. I don't even know if I can. I feel like any attempt to rap will just be embarrassing. Even if I know the lyrics of something off by heart, I feel like it's just gonna be embarrassing. I'm not going to attempt it. Over the weekend being 6 squares, yeah. I had a lot of fevers as well with this sickness. I reckon I might have actually gotten COVID or something because I was having some respiratory issues. I shouldn't have gone to gym last night, and I did because I was like, I'm feeling better. I should get back into the gym. It was just a cold, and then I couldn't breathe when I was exercising. I'm like, that's not good. So I had to leave the gym class early. And I was like, that wasn't a good idea. So I think it might have actually been COVID because, or it could have been normal flu, but at the same time I was like, I was having respiratory issues. And I haven't had my COVID shot or my flu shot in a couple of years because I used to always get them with work. And then I stopped having a full-time job and I forgot to go get my shots. So I'm gonna have to once I'm like fully better, I'm gonna have to book in to go get my shots because it was really bad this time, and I reckon it's because I haven't had my shots in a while. Brixidilla, thank you! Kids are full of disease, I know. Recruit the plague, yeah. To elaborate on when I say I always have faith in you, what I mean is that I have faith that you'll always try your best. Yeah, thank you, Forgotten. I do always try my best. And I'll always be proud no matter the outcome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I like having such a lovely community to come home to and spend time with. It means everything. 'Cause especially now that I'm having to go back and do some teaching work, which, you know, I don't want to have to go do substitute teaching. If I was well off enough that I could just, you know, stream as my full-time thing without any worry of finances, I would totally do that. Like it's more out of necessity. So because I kind of have to, and because I don't really want to be going back into the classroom, having somewhere to come back and chill afterwards and talk about my day, and you guys actually care, especially when in the job, you know, students don't really, it's not like the students I had at my old school where they were, you know, they did care about me and they were sad that I left. These kids don't know who I am. They don't really care. They pretend I don't exist. If you rap with enough confidence, only the bods will be embarrassed. Get those shots. Yes, I need to. I'm not opposed to shots whatsoever. It's just one of those things. Like, I don't know if anyone else has been through sort of like a health crisis or like a very busy point in their lives where they've got lots going on and just regular things fall by the wayside completely, and you just can't keep track of any extra stuff. Like, you're just in survival mode. That was me for like a good solid year after moving out of my family's place. And so just things like getting shots and stuff like that, I just couldn't keep going with it. Yeah, thank you, Dancing. I hope so too. Also, Torben, how are you going? Hi, Awesomeness. Oh my god, I was watching Awesomeness this morning while I was getting ready for work. It was a nice calm start to the day before the absolute chaos. You guys should go check out Awesomeness. Let me get Awesomeness a shout out. Oh. At Awesome. Go check out Awesomeness. Yeah. I hope you're feeling better now. Oh, thank you, Pokey. Sorry you're left in a horrible situation. What you're left to deal with is a nightmare and you made it through. I'm sure the teacher, you really appreciate it and would love to see you. Thank you, Pokey. I appreciate you, Pokey. I don't think Pokey can hear me. Let me type. Thank you, Pokey. Oh, I'm not typing in. Still on a shop for migraines, you might have to be precious about the time. Oh, actually, good point, Awesomest. Good point. I'm gonna have to look that up. Thank you, Pokey. Lubbers. There we go. I've been on survival mode on and off for the last decade. I'm sorry to hear that, George. That's awful. I completely empathize with how you feel. It's not fun. It is not fun at all. What do you mean I like taking shots? Oh my god. Thanks for the headbats 1T. Nah, I feel you, George. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, being good. Otherwise, the morning train was cancelled, so I worked from home today. Yippee! I'm glad you got to work from home. That must have been much better. I hope you didn't have to travel too far to the station and then, or like, you know, I hope you didn't like leave the house or whatever and you found out before you had to go. New stream idea. Still, yeah, the thing about the shots. Yeah, thank you, Awesomest. I watched before work too. Yeah! Make sure you go check Awesomest. I'm you monoclonal antibody buddy. Hi, IDM. Hi. But yeah, you guys should go check out Awesomest. Awesomest is super cool. Awesomest is super cool. Wow, Trash Panda. Wow, Trash Panda. Okay, and then there's me over here with my coat. Woke up and the train being cancelled and just turned off my alarm and went back to sleep. Let's go! Yippee! It's like a snow day, except we never had snow days growing up, Torben and I, from Australia. We never had snow days, but it's the equivalent of a snow day! Do a quick sneaky and copy this shoe. It's not the best shoe, but it's fucking, it'll do. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. That'll do. Busy but also pretty successful. Let's go! I'm glad to hear that, 1T. I'm really happy to hear that you're you got some praise from your like boss, because you do a good job. Like, you can tell you do a good job by the way you speak about the students and your passion and everything like that. And like, yeah, like I've said before, like one performance of your students doesn't mean And if it was not good, does not mean that you're not a bad that you're a bad teacher. Like it's just one performance, you know, one point in time. And I'm glad that your students performed well, and I'm glad that you are valued by the coordinators of the school, or boss, or the boss man. I'm glad, because you deserve. Anti-buddy. So wish they would at least attempt to replace the train. Yeah, DB's just the worst. Yeah, that's crazy that they wouldn't just like replace it. Unless, I mean, like it's just like a delay, right? Like the train wasn't working, not that there was an accident or something. It's only snowed like 2 or 3 times ever in my town, and it melted as soon as it landed. No snow there for Chaka either. Whenever you're stressed or overwhelmed, please stop, take a breath, and remember how you frightened so many of our days. Thank you, Forgotten. And even though it may be hard in that moment, you're strong and you can make it through and get back to all your drawing butts and absolutely. Thank you. I really try and keep that perspective in my head. Like the day will be over and I'll be able to go home and go back to my community and my streaming life and my art and everything and my friends at the end of the day, you know, like, and the day will be over. It's not my weekly, you know, my every day for the week. It's just one day a week, you know, or 2 days a week sometimes. It will be, because the last couple of times I tried to do 2 days a week, they've cancelled one of my shifts, which has been really annoying. But yeah, I've got to pick up some more shifts so I can afford to fucking do stuff. But you know, it is what it is. Ooh, hi Footinug. Good morning, Footinug. Hi. Have you ever thought about how shitty it would be to live in Equestria? One of your god princesses doesn't do anything except wander around and struggle for 22 minutes to solve a basic friendship problem. I don't know what this is, Kitten. I don't know what this is. Peach! Hi, Peach. How you going? Thank you, Dancing
Peach,
Lunatic. I did them myself. Thank you.
Viewers.
So many butts escaped the pasture. Yeah, and look at all of them go now. Peach, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. How did you... Oh, you were doing Sephiria, and you were doing art as well before. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Hi, TKO. Hi, PNG. Hi, Joey Jones. Hi, Robo Captain. Hi, Kilo. Hi, Peach. Welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm Bulby Brook. I'm a grass gremlin VTuber from Australia, and I do variety games and art. We do all sorts of games here, but we're currently playing Pokemon Platinum and Bloodborne. And I also, I love doing art, and I do model art and rigging as well. I rigged my model. I didn't do this Bulbasaur cozy that I've got on my model, but I did rig the actual model. It's lovely to see you guys. Welcome in. If you need to raid and run, please feel free. Make sure you go take care of yourselves. But if you want to stick around, or just for a little bit longer, because it's midnight, past midnight here for me. But I'm basically just drawing some little comic panels about my day, my teaching day that I had, and that's what we've been doing. I can show you guys in just a sec when I catch up on the chat. Welcome in, everyone. I wasn't sure if you were going to end soon, but I wanted to bring everyone up. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If anyone decides to stick around or follow, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're really close to we're close to 2.9. Okay, or we're close to 3k followers. Let me have a look. We're at 2,985. We're really close to 3,000 followers. Super wow, close. You love the panels? Thank you. I did them myself. Hi, Size Boss. Welcome in. I escaped but respawned. Bulby is currently playing Pokemon Platinum and Bloodborne at the same time right now, this stream. Hi, Silver Dragon. Welcome in. She's so talented. Don't forget the shout out. Oh, yes. Did it not shout out? Let me shout out. Guys, if you haven't watched any of Peach's streams, please do. Peach is wow, super comfy streamer, and she's got a little dino on her head, and she's got pink hair and like floppy bunny ears, and she's super cute, and I love her. What a gamer. Make sure you go check her out. She's really cool. And she does lots of art, and then also different variety of games. Sometimes it's like a horror game, sometimes it's like a you know, like an RPG type game. I feel like you do quite a variety. Like there isn't like a set type of game that you like.
So
You do like a few different things. No, I'm not cute. No.
See that?
No.
Oh my.
Art, Pokemon, Bloodborne, all with one controller. All with one controller. Who's this comfy peach person? Oh, Corky, you would never know. You would never know. Hi, Dizario, welcome in.
Oh my
Brooke has a
gosh,
prehensile tail. I have a. Let me take my cozy off for a second so you can see.
that?
Wow.
Oh my.
What do I normally look like? Here's my tail. Here's my tail. It's me. Wow, big. Wow, big. Wow, big. Wow. Both cuties, just Peach. No, you're cute. You're cute, Peach. Peach is one of the absolute coziest people. Yes, Peach is so cozy. Oh my god. This is you guys, by the way. I'm making the wrong things big. This is you guys, by the way. You guys are the buds. You little fluffy cow creatures. Artborn Mon, yeah. Wow. Thank you so much. No, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thanks everyone for sticking around. I'm gonna put my cozy back on. My little Bulbasaur cozy. If you couldn't tell, Bulbasaur's my favorite Pokemon by my by my name. Wow, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Put it down there and then it doesn't really look too scuffed. Peach and Bulby are comfy. Thank you, Robo. She was hiding a bud in the comfy. Yeah, I was getting you guys all warm. Bud with a dumpy, yeah. Brooke uses her WoW brain powers to play Pokemon with telepathy. Telepathy? Okay, let me show you what we've drawn today. So my day started out... Sorry for those who've heard this before. My day started out with me chasing my umbrella down the front of the school while getting out of my car while it was rainy and windy. So this was a great start to the day. New law unlocked! And then I got to the daily organizer's office and one of the teachers I was replacing for most of the day was like, thanks so much for taking my classes, here are the resources. And she gave me like this huge stack of papers, books, and then I also had the laptop on top. I was trying to carry my umbrella and my coffee, and I had a lanyard with a key on it that's needed, like you need to twist the key in the locks of the classrooms. So you need a free hand. And I had a huge backpack on, and so I was like, thanks, I appreciate the resources, but thanks. And then she has the audacity to be like, I'll help you carry the resources to your first class because you look like you got your hands full. I'm like, oh, thank you, I'm in this room. She's like, actually, I don't want to walk all the way over there, sorry. I'm like, you freaking, why would you offer? Why would you offer? I'm glad, Keenan. I could listen to this story 10 times. So this lady, like, I feel for her. She's got a busy day. You know, I'm replacing her, but she gives me a bunch of resources. I'm appreciative of that. Thank you for giving me everything I need. But also, like, looking outside, it's like 6 degrees Celsius. It's raining. It's heavy. Like, the books are heavy. I'm like struggling to hold everything with 2 hands, and I've like can't use my umbrella because my hands are full. Can't hold my coffee. I've put my coffee in my pocket. Just hoping it wouldn't spill, and I'm like just dying, absolutely dying. Oh no, there's definitely a dumbbell in those resources. It felt like it. I do need a cart to carry all of it. Oh my god. Can you tell the TwitchCon one next? Fuck off, Keenan. And then I get to my first class, and it's like a class of year 8s, and I'm just like, oh lord, help me. There's a kid in the background, like, flinging rubbish into the bin and fucking missing. Dancing Lunatic, thank you for gifting to Peach. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
Dancing
it.
Lunatic 215 gifted a tier 1 subscription to Comfy
Kids-
Peach.
Kids still say Kobe. They still say Kobe. Yep. Then at the back, you've got where's my pen? You got this kid at the back who's constantly trying to leave the classroom, like constantly, and like I'm having to turn around all the time and be like, sit down. Then you got these kids, these girls who are bitching about a series of iMessages that they have on their iPad here, and they're just like, wow, she's so weird. Like, what a bitch. Like, what? She's so weird. And I'm like, can we not be bitching about someone in class? Like, in front of the whole class? Can we just not, please? This is not good. It's such a fun story, no. Dancing isn't even sub themselves. Oh my god. No ads for you, yeah. Peach! This is exactly what it looked like. And then we have a kid in the background here in like the back corner playing Roblox and just shouting, fucking die! And like all these other obscenities. I'm like, stop playing Roblox! And then also like every 5 minutes, it's like, Miss, can I go to the bathroom? Miss, can I go to the bathroom? Miss, can I go to the locker? Miss, can I go to the bathroom? Can I go to the bathroom? I'm like, and there's 7 kids in this picture. There were 28 in the class. So, yup. And then the next panel, this is where the day gets significantly worse, okay? I'm here at recess looking at the next lesson, trying to figure out what the fuck I have to do. And I'm like, what the fuck? This was the lesson plan. I'm not joking. I am not kidding. I'm not pulling your leg. Alternative name for genitals. 1. Write penis and vagina on the whiteboard. 2. Get the students to write alternative names for penis and vagina on the board. 3. Discuss. And then it listed a few other discussion points. And basically, good luck. Yeah, that's what the lesson plan was. It was actually fucking crazy. Banning Roblox. Isn't it embarrassing, PG? Like, they could be playing any game. They could be playing any game in class and they choose to play fucking Roblox. Yep, no, I'm not joking. This was the lesson plan. Good night, Cookie Lovers! Have a good sleep. This is what I was left with for the health class. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It's a group of 13-year-olds, year 7s, so middle schoolers for North Americans. They had some of the craziest behavior I've seen in this class, and as soon as they started lining up outside and I like let them in, the ADHD kid that we're gonna see in a second was just like, we're gonna be talking about pussy today. I'm like, oh fuck me, Jesus fucking Christ, that's a crazy lesson plan, right? Why? I don't know. Someone has to teach them sex ed, but it sure as fucking hell shouldn't be me. I was just there for the day. These kids don't know me. Worse for Brooke, funnier for us. I'm so sorry this happened. Your tastes suck, punk. Feel like they shouldn't be playing any game. No, they shouldn't be playing any game. I know that, PNG. Cool maths for kids. Walked so Roblox could be a fucking embarrassment. Yeah. Yup. I would have preferred they watching Cocomelon. Yeah, honestly. Anyway, so I was sitting here at recess just like fuming like that this was the lesson plan that I got left. And then, okay, this is a slight exaggeration. This panel is a slight exaggeration. What actually happened is I got them to write down the notes from the slides. I got them to have the slides open on their computer and summarize the notes in their own words in their exercise books. Because I was not going to write penis and vagina on the board and then get them to come up with different names for it. Okay, I was already listening to this kid in particular shout penis, pussy, dick, cock, like every opportunity they could. I was already listening to that. I'm like, I'm not facilitating a discussion about penis and vagina right now. I don't get paid enough for this. This is crazy. I love this panel. She was no longer grieved. She was bright red tomato, right? Oh my god. I'm not doing this. But there's a slight exaggeration with me pointing to the word penal and saying, are we following? And then the kids here like writing down the notes. I think I said this before, 80% of the kids in the class, they were writing down the notes about the menstrual cycle, about the uterus, about penis, about, you know, differences between male and female puberty and everything. But I was sure as hell not getting up in front of that class and actually actively teaching them this. I'm not qualified for this. And also, some of them were really badly behaved. I was just managing behavior the whole time. Even if I wanted to actively teach them, explicitly teach them, I could not have. They were too wild. This is a lesson that we have to include in the curriculum, but nobody want to do it. So let's force the temp to do it. Right? It's like, you seriously gonna trust me to teach this class for them? These kids need to know sex ed so they don't get fucking pregnant. Like, are you kidding? And you want me to do it? You just play that scene from Austin Powers. They keep saying different names for penis and call it a day. I would point it at Pino, yeah. I also very much love the look of the kids taking notes. Yeah, pretty much to like, oh my god. That one student already completed the activity by himself, yeah. That panel is more accurate for our stream than class, yeah. Green or if your penis is green, you need to go get that fucking checked out. Anyway, so this was 11 a.m. Like I was like halfway through my day and I was just like, what the fuck? And then lunchtime was good because at lunchtime I got to see a dog. I got to see a dog. His name's Humphrey. His name's Humphrey. He's a good boy. And he knocked me in the eye with his big old snout. This was very cute. This was very cute. The green all fell off. Wow, gang green, that's crazy. Kids these days don't even know about Bloodhound Gang. I don't know. I don't know what that is. She ate the dog. No! I got to pet the dog. All worth it for the dog. Honestly, the dog was the best part of my day. We're gonna do one more panel before I have to wrap up because it's 12:30 and I do have an appointment to go to in the morning, so I actually have to be awake tomorrow. I'm gonna do one more panel. Too sheltered for that? Yeah, probably. You just need Epis. He's going extracurricular with the learning. Okay, the last panel was one of the classes at the end of the day, which kind of relates to this. When I say these kids needed the education, just not from me. And it comes in the form of one of the year 10s that I was teaching. Well, I wasn't really teaching, but like I was in class, and a year 10 arrived late to their class, and they just like bashed open the door, and they came in with a very important announcement and interrupted the whole class for it. So let's draw them. Their announcement was someone's been taking a pregnancy test in the year 10 girls' bathroom. Who's pregnant? That was basically the announcement. Oh, they're a band? Rev up those. God damn. Oh my god. So it was one of the girls, and she's like very like interrupting the whole class, coming in late and then interrupting the whole class to tell the class this. Very important, and also starting fucking rumors. Never getting the class back on track with these fucking kids. This school was a little bit wild. She's actually, I'm gonna do her expression over this way. She's gonna be like, stop what you're doing. Fucking listen to this. I'm just there at the front, like, shaking my head, like, can we, like, not interrupt the class with gossip, please? Can you just come in and just quietly sit down? Like, is that too much to fucking ask? Guys, I have an announcement to make. So, Shadow the Hedgehog! Oh no. On theme with the lesson. This was a different lesson though. Excuse me. Gina, I just imagine the kids coming back home like, look, Ma, I learned about pussy and cock. It's crazy. That's crazy. Miss Balls, that penal bit me. Can I go to the nurse? Now, class, may I go to the nurse? Oh my god. Or how am I gonna phrase this? How did she say it? Someone's been taking can I fit that in? Taking preg and then C tests in the toilet. Who is pregnant? Actually, we'll make it who is preggers. Look at her saying this. Who is preggers? Slams door. Guys! No, oh my god, if she came in with the actual pregnancy test, I think I would have thrown up. Cause you piss on those. I'm like, don't bring piss in the classroom. That's Cindy from Jimmy Neutron. This conversation reminds me of my high school ancient history class where we talked about Roman Empire and Romulus and Remus and how they were raised by wolves. We were debating the logistics of the wolves being suckled by them and the use of suckling versus suckled and what version made more sense for the use of context. Pregnancy! Pregante, pregnant. Another teacher walks by and we try to get his opinion and my teacher is like, we need to ask you about a word, suckling, and he replies, yeah, that's definitely a word. And what, did he like walk off? That's crazy. His fucking colleague throwing him under the bus by like, we've got a question for you. One of those days Grievous is gonna have to stop a class from stripping all the wires and the copper in the classroom. Oh my god. Oh my god. Pregnant. Every version of pregnant except pregnant. Okay. So I'm gonna draw the other students just like looking at her like, what? There's the table. I forgot about this moment until I started drawing it because I think I tried to block it from my mind. Pregnant. Oh my god, that is a very trash decoded response. But yeah, safe to say this was a wild day. This was truly quite the experience to have all these things happen in one day. Like there's probably things there's things I'm forgetting, like that 2 year 10 students made me wait for them to finish their Just Dance that they had on their laptop because I was a little bit late coming from the other side of the school. They were like, oh no, can we just finish the song, please miss, let us just finish the song. And they were like insistent on finishing their Just Dance song before we started watching the episode. And I was honestly like just so faded at that point. I'm like, sure, what's 2 minutes of my time? So they finished their dance and then we started the thing. And I didn't even care at that point. I was just like, whatever. Whatever. An actual Roman thing. Only reason is why I say this is a Greek thing, Minotaur, and that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. I think I'm too tired to get that. Okay, I'm gonna draw the other girls now. Before I pass out from needing a sleep. Am I supposed to care about the game that they shouldn't be playing anyways? Full-time teacher, sure you. Oh yeah, but I've attempt. I might never see them again. Put it away. See, there's a very delicate balance between standing your ground on school rules and discipline, and not starting fights, and also like giving students some leeway with things. When you're a substitute teacher. So my experience with the really bad day I had a couple of weeks ago, that was partially a result of me standing very firm on the school rules and giving out discipline and consequences, which were reasonable consequences, but doing that as a substitute teacher. And there was a lot of aggression and backlash for me that ended up in a very, very stressful day that also triggered a migraine. There's like a limit to what you can reasonably expect, not in a like a general sense of reasonable, but in terms of like relating to teenagers, expecting them to respond positively to. And one thing that I've noticed with the schools as I go to them, they keep reiterating the point of like redirecting the kids and like redirecting bad behavior and attempting to de-escalate the situation. They don't want you to discipline these kids. They would rather you write notes about it and just be like, the student didn't listen to the instruction, this is what I asked them to do and they didn't do it, and writing it down as a note rather than actually trying to discipline them. Which I do understand, but I found it very frustrating at first with that first school that I went to. What was it? Was it like a secondary school or something like that? In the area, was it? It wasn't. No, it was a public school. It was public school. That's the word I was thinking for. Public school. I'm trying to get my charger. Sorry. And when I did try and like discipline, like I'm not talking like, oh, you get detention. It was more like, you have to move from your friends and you have to sit up the front next to me and you have to, you know, do this amount of work and blah, 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 like trying to give them actual consequences. It just resulted in conflict for me and a very stressful day. And so the admin keeps saying to me, like, just like de-escalate, and if they're not like being dangerous or whatever, just note down the bad behavior and stuff like that. So in my own classroom, I'd never let this shit fly. Never. Minotaur is a thing caused a god cursed some queen to fall in love with a cow. All right. Miss Bobby, let's finish this song. Bobby, 1,000 yard stare. Yeah, exactly. Fantastic opossum. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow,
Thank you.
fantastic opossum.
Opossum. Thank you. Hi, Super JJ. Sorry, I was on a bit of a rant then. You go directly to hell. I could go off on how the education system... Oh, it's so broken. I hate the refusal to discipline a student. They need to have consequences or they get worse every time. The last school, my previous school, most things were handled pretty well. And there were consequences. As much as the school could give, there were consequences. But it was also semi-private, so students their parents had to pay to get them into the school. So there was a lot less behavioral issues than what I'm seeing right now, because the schools I'm going to right now are very public schools. So it's just whoever's in the area qualifies for that school. So it's just whatever the area is like, generally that's what the school is like. So there's not really... there's a lot of issues. There's a lot of issues, and there's a lot of absent parents as well. And it's hard to discipline. It's hard to discipline when you have no support at home. But in my position in particular, it is really hard to get them to do anything. I just have to write down the bad behavior and just log it, and then the school will deal with it, I guess. At some point, they need to learn that actions have consequences, which I think is a big issue these days. It is. And at that school that I was just talking about, where I had a lot of conflict with the students, and I was trying to explain to them, like the students in particular that I was having issues with, I was like, you have to understand that if you do something that you're not supposed to be doing, you get a consequence. I.e., because one of them called me a bitch because I was asking them to be quiet while I was giving the 2 minutes of instruction I had to give. I made him move, and he was just like calling me a bitch or whatever, and it just like arguing with me about it. I'm like, if you're gonna do that, I'll move you. Like that is a normal consequence to your action. Why are you getting so angry? It was like genuinely getting angry at me. And this is where you end up with kids like, you know, punching a teacher or whatever if they're so frustrated, and it's not good. It's not good. So I've had to really dial it back and just like accept that the kids are gonna misbehave. It's really sad, actually. That's awesome. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. As the classic philosopher Sammy Classic Sonic fan once said, when will you learn that your actions have consequences? My mum is an education assistant, and one of her previous schools she worked at that had a student being violent towards others, hurting physically to the point where multiple staff members resigned and the office staff wouldn't do anything about them. If they were sent to the office, the kids were sent right back to escalate even further, since they know they can get away with anything. That's appalling. That's so appalling. Hi, Kuma! How you doing? So yeah, I've unfortunately learnt very quickly in doing replacement teaching that behavior management is quite different from when I was a classroom teacher, because you build a rapport with the students when you have your own class, and you communicate with the parents and everything like that. And when you're substitute teacher, a lot of the kids don't care, and you don't have that follow-up with them, so you just have to kind of like remind them of the expectations, give them chances to redeem their behavior, and then if they don't, they have like people you can call if it's really bad. Like they have coordinators and stuff that you can call if their behavior is really bad. But aside from that, you just have to kind of put up with it and report it, and then hope that the school does something about it and actually teaches them something, which is kind of depressing. Good lesson for the kids is not America, and you actually do not have the freedom of speech in our constitution. My school shipped kids directly to juvie, mostly because we had one that happened to be in the district. I see a lot of behaviors now that I question why these kids like aren't in juvie. And then also I see a lot of kids that I question why they're in public school, because they clearly have a lot of additional needs, and they would be much better off in a special school. Where they can have, well, it depends, because some special schools you get a lot of kids with especially teenagers, a lot of violent behaviors that they can't control. So it's a catch-22, but at the same time I'm just like, they're not benefiting from being here either. They really need extra support that they can't really get here, and it's just, yeah, it's really tricky. My dad punishes kids to the shadow realm. It really isn't normal that the teacher cannot punish a student for misbehaving. It's really one of their roles. Well, with punish, it's like, sure, you can give kids detention. You can have them make up for their bad behavior with their time. You can set them extra work. You can send them home with expectations. You can talk to their parents about their behavior. You can make them pick up rubbish at lunchtime. You can make sure that they can't go to school activities and everything like that. And those things work on a decent amount of kids if it's the school culture to follow up and give consequences. Where it doesn't work is a lot of the really apathetic kids that you come across nowadays, where they don't care about school. They don't want to be there. They would rather be suspended than they would be in school. They don't care about learning. Their parents don't give a shit. And they don't care about being banned from like school events like formal and stuff like that, because they don't want to be there anyway. So it's like, what do you do then? Like, you can't really give any more punishments than that. Like, and it's really hard to expel kids in schools, because they have to have another school to go to here in Australia before you can expel them. So like, you have to like shift them off somewhere else and have them be accepted. So should be able to punish the parents, force adults to do community service. I think you need to pass some kind of test to be a parent. Like, I don't know, like, you need to know how to be a parent. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I want a baby, and then like your baby becomes a teenager and you're like, oh, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Like, what? Oh my god, just light the kids on fire. You can't do that. Hi, Brainless Unicorn. I don't know how I got here, but I just woke up and I like it here. I'm glad, because I was just ranting about education. I'm like, this topic of today, because I've had my teaching day for the week to make a little bit of extra money on the side for my bills, and I feel like I've just been ranting, so I appreciate that you like the vibes. Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, Brain. Lesson earned too.
Thank you. Skills check every 5 years to keep living. Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, I've been writing a comic about my experiences today with the students. I'll show you guys everything again, just in one tick. But yeah, I left today feeling pretty like disheartened at how much the kids did not seem to care. But I haven't really felt that way at the other schools that I've been to, so I think it might have just been this school in particular. I'm trying to keep that in mind. And it also makes me very grateful that I don't teach full-time anymore. Hi, Macarino, hi! Little Arson is a treat, no! If I was a misbehaving child and I knew my teacher could order a tribunal that were found guilty, I could be bullied, I probably would start behaving. Probably. Only a probably. No, I'm not famous and cute, no. Literally doing one of those draw my life things, but it's draw my fuck ass work day. Yeah, essentially. Essentially. Something crazy my English teacher told me in high school is if students wanted to fight, the principal would drag them to the football field, give them boxing gloves and let them fight while everyone watches. The 90s were weird. You just can't do that stuff anymore. You just can't do anything like that. And I'm not advocating for any kind of like, you know, traditional disciplinary methods. But like some of these kids I just don't know how they're going to survive in life. I think that's what worries me the most is that I see their behavior now at like between 13 and 16 years old. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, you're already behaving so antisocially and terribly that I have no idea what your trajectory is going to be, because at best you're going to be like stealing stuff and not caring, and then you'll go to jail, and then you'll, you know, because you'll beat someone up or whatever, and you'll go to jail and then have no future ahead of you unless you literally decide to turn your life around. Because if you come out of jail, then you have a criminal record, right? And you have to work really hard to find a workplace that'll even take you and maybe retrain and do all this stuff. It's like I feel like they're just immediately going into a very, very antisocial, bad way of life. Because, you know, a lot of kids, like, you'd be surprised at how many kids would be like, you know, what are you going to do with your future? You can't keep behaving like this. I'm like, oh, I'll just deal drugs or something. Like the crazy responses. Like you can't just do, like, you do realize if you're going to do illegal stuff like that, that's not going to last forever. You're going to get caught, or you're going to get in trouble, or you're going to get in a fight, or, you know, what, like, it's very concerning. You can't just fight kids like you apparently used to. Oh my God. Drag the kids out to the football field and let them attack you. Like, no, I'm too weak for that. Antisocial behaviors in general are freaking me out these days. It's not just the younger kids. It's freaking me out too, Awesomeness. The more, like, I've been, I guess, kind of in a little bubble. Like, when I go, like, shopping and stuff like that, it's just very much in my general area. And I don't really travel out too far most of the time. And I'm having normal interactions with, you know, the clerks and the shopping, you know, staff, like the shopping center staff. People are like, sometimes you'll get a rude person who's maybe not really caring about those around them, but most of the time people are like aware of what's happening around them. People would say, excuse me. People are polite to the cashiers. You know, if someone drops something from a shelf, they pick it up. And then I go into a school, or like I go into a much more public place, and the stuff I see, I'm just like, we're not in Kansas anymore, you know? Like, it's just like, what are these people doing? This is crazy. A cute chatter, it's nice to see you. Hi. It's so interesting to hear these experiences and thoughts. I'm studying pedagogy and I've tried being a co-teacher, so I've had similar experiences. Hearing these considerations, it's very interesting. I'm happy I was adopted into this community. Yeah, you're so welcome. Relation work with kids who have poor experiences with adults can be really hard, even to see how you can create trust. What is frustrating me the most about substitute teaching is that I can't build a relationship with the students, because I have met students at when I was doing full-time teaching that were pretty bad behavior-wise, but when I built a relationship with them and they realized I wasn't, you know, the enemy, like I was actually just trying to help them, they started behaving a lot better and we got through it. So I have seen success with misbehaving students, and so it's quite difficult to go from that and having relationships with the students, having productive classrooms and everything. Like, it took time, but I managed it, to then going to these classrooms, like not knowing the kids, coming in, and it's just the craziest shit that I've ever seen in my teaching career, and coping with that because I feel like I'm not doing my job very well because I'm not helping them with anything. I'm just managing behavior the whole time. So I really enjoyed teaching, and I really, not just like Japanese, which was my subject, it was also helping them, the teenagers, like grow up and learn how to be mature and things like that. I really enjoyed that, but I can't really achieve that with what I'm doing right now. So it's difficult being a substitute teacher. I think like if you have your own class, you can at least improve them from point A to point B, regardless of what the point A is and the point B is. It's not going to be the same for every class, but you could at least maybe improve a student who swears at you all the time to maybe be a bit more considerate and asking you how you are, you know? But as a substitute teacher, you just can't do those things. So yeah, I feel ya. Oh, omelets! Let's go, Kinnan! What happens when you get away with it is that you have little to no skills of or reference if and when you do want a respectable job. Yep, they got to make money somehow. How are they going to do that without yeah, it's like, any references? Yeah, I sold weed for 10 years with all mate Damo can vouch for my work ethic, and they're going to what? Fucking turn you away. The children can smell the end times. They know nothing matters. It's not every school though. This school I think today was just particularly bad for the apathy. It needs to start with the parents. Yeah, you're right, Chris. You're right. It can also be hard to connect as one who just comes in for a once-a-week class, but they usually just means to take a little longer. Yeah, if you can at least keep coming back, you can develop a relationship with them. Brigante, thank you. Thank you, Trashta. Yeah, I'm having full classes at the moment, Wanty, like 28 kids, yeah. It's far and away from every student being an issue, but the ones who need the most help are the ones who get the least help that would actually be effective for them when everything's so handoff and indirect. I agree. It's like, some of these kids would really benefit, honestly, from like a really strict like PE teacher type who just fucking tells them how it is and tells them to sit the fuck down and shut up. And they would honestly benefit from it. They would really benefit from learning discipline. Like, just knowing how to follow a fucking instruction. Just the act of doing that, they would benefit from. And you can't fucking do that nowadays, though. You can't be so confrontational as a teacher. Parents who don't care either have the same issues at home and they stopped trying, or they have no idea what's happening at school. Yeah. They're going to be content creators. Oh my god, the amount of people who say that they're going to be content creators. I have to hold my tongue so hard. They're like, oh yeah, I'm just going to stream and like make money. I'm like, I have to stop myself from telling them that no one is gonna watch an unentertaining piece of shit like you. and say, but I have to stop myself, and I also have to stop myself from going on a rant about how difficult it is to have a full-time income on streaming and the statistics around that and everything. I'm like, unfortunately, you can't just will that into existence. It also takes a lot of hard work. I was quoting Senator Armstrong, my parents don't let me use the skill. God damn it, Kenneth. Oh my god. It's just a prank, bro, they say as they're being tucked into the back of the cruiser. Oh my god. Imagine if you could. Oh, I have to hold my tongue so much. Okay, so if anyone wasn't here, my no good, very bad, horrible day. Umbrella ran away from me while I was exiting the car park and I had to chase it. It was very windy and rainy. They loaded me up with a bunch of stuff and I had to carry it around. It was too heavy for me and I couldn't hold my coffee, and I had an umbrella to hold but I couldn't use it because it was too heavy to hold. Everything was too heavy and it was 6 degrees Celsius and it was raining. And kids were being fucking nuts trying to leave the classroom, throwing trash everywhere, gossiping, asking me to go to the bathroom a million times, and playing Roblox. And then I got a lesson plan about how I had to write penis and vagina on the board and discuss with the students about penis and vagina in a health class. I'm like, why the fuck are you leaving me this lesson? This is crazy. And then I had to have the health lesson where we were talking about puberty. And there was an ADHD kid that kept shouting penis, pussy, and dick all the time. And then I got to pet a dog, and this bit was actually really good. I got to pet a dog at lunchtime. And then I was back, and there was year 10 interrupted their class saying, guys, someone's taking pregnancy tests in the toilet. Who's pregnant? And disrupting the whole class and starting rumors. And this was my day. What's your favorite book? Oh, that's a good question. I actually don't know. I'm actually not sure what my favorite book is. I'm not sure. You should go into 1,000 questions on editing videos and what the content is and the demographic is like. How do you know this, miss? No reason. I read. I'd love to see Brooke pull out that rant on someone. Oh my god, can you imagine? One hilarious culture shock in education is when people go to TAFE and the teachers are like, you're paying to be here, it's not my job to be accountable for you. Yup. My dog stepped on a bee. That's a crazy lesson. Everyone that look, I'm literally looking, so I took a picture of the start of the instructions for this with no identifying information, and I shared it with the Discord. And it's literally this the start of the lesson, it says spark, which is like their start of the lesson thing. So you spark their interest, right? And it says spark. Alternative name for genitals. Dot point 1. Write penis and vagina on the whiteboard. Number 2. Get students to come up and write alternative names for those body parts that they've heard before. That's literally how the lesson starts, word for word. I'm like, bruh, I've been here 2 minutes and you want me to teach this to 13-year-olds? And the ADHD kid that was shouting about like pussy and dick, this one right here. Before the lesson even started, he like walked into the room and he's just like, we're learning about pussy today! And I'm like, oh fuck, I don't get paid enough for I really don't get paid enough for this. I don't get paid enough for this. I should not have to fucking deal with this today. The umbrella was too heavy for Bubby's tail to hold, yes! Seeing younger people that have the realization that they can choose to not show up or do the work, but they lose out in doing so. Yeah, they really do. They really do. You know? How do you know all this, Grieve? I'm a teacher. I know what students strive for. Hi, Infinite! Hi! So yeah, today, honestly, it was okay in the sense that I didn't leave. I did not cry in the bathroom today. That happened at one of the other schools. I didn't cry in the bathroom today. I don't have a migraine, but my hope for the future generation is dwindling. So, look, there's positives and negatives. I also told the daily organizer at the school, I was like, so I got left with this health lesson, and these were the instructions, and I'm like, could I just maybe request that if we're gonna leave a topic like this, that maybe, I don't know, like I get left a documentary to show or something? Because I'll tell you what, that class was a bit wild. And I was trying to say it like as politely as possible without saying, you don't pay me enough to fucking even be in that classroom while that lesson is being taken by someone else, let alone me take that lesson myself. God, what a metric. Yeah, yup. Anyway, that was my day. That was my day today. Hi, Macarino! It was really something. It was really something.
So
Keenan!
Did you see that?
Dude, we're gonna learn about puss
Oh
today. Enter class, Bobby. Did you learn anything? Oh, did you learn about pussy? Oh my god, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I'm just trying to think if there was anything else that happened in the day that I didn't draw about, because I wrote a few things down. Where is it? Oh, the other thing I got asked a lot, every class that I walked into, some kid was just like, Miss, why are you wearing a mask? Like, what? I'm like, wearing a mask. It's winter time. And I'm like, I've been sick. And they're just like, oh. Like I'm weird or gross for wearing a mask? I'm like, bruh, we're in a school. You guys are gross as fuck. I was like, I went to a school last week and some grotty kid got me sick. So I'm wearing a mask because I'm still coughing so you guys don't get sick. And they're just like, oh, that's weird. And I'm like, what? I'm like, you guys were like conscious and like, you know, I don't know, you were like 10 or something when you went through COVID, 13 when you went through COVID. Like, you wear masks to help protect your health. Like, what are you not understanding? I don't know. It was weird. Every class there was some kid who was like questioning why I was wearing a mask. Like, it was weird. I'm like, I thought this was normal now. So then with the Darth Vader breathing, oh my god. The children yearn for infection. I got one of the commission artist scams yesterday, but I led them on and I got them banned from the server. Ah! Yeah. Twist balls. Oh my god. Oh my god. COVID was 6 years ago. Kids have already forgotten. I still feel like it's really not like commonplace. Even where I live, where people will wear masks when they're sick. Maybe it's just decent people that do. Maybe it's just decent people that do. But yeah, I've been wearing a mask out when I've gone to the shops the last few days because I've been coughing. I don't want to accidentally spread my fucking germs everywhere. I'm trying to be considerate over here. Getting so many random friend requests on Discord these days. If they're coming from anyone in my server, please just create a ticket and let us know so we can ban them from the server as well. I know people have already done so that's really good. Please create a ticket and just show us like if they've DM'd you or something like that and you think it's a scam, just let us know, and if they're a bot, we'll get rid of them. We have an active bot thread in our moderation section so we can keep track of everything. Or like if it's a different server, maybe if they have a ticket system, you could let them know if you think it's a bot. There's lots of bots. Yep. Too hot for me over here. 30 Celsius in your room. Jesus Christ. That's good, Chris. That's good. Gonna spread a virus to your computer. No. Okay. It's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. for me. So I think I'm gonna have to make my way downtown to my bed to have some horizontal time. I'm gonna have a look at who's online. Wow! Macarino! Ruby's awake too long, she's gonna die now. Oh, pass out in bed. I'm getting very tired. Let me find someone for us to raid. Oh, I know who we could raid. We're gonna go see Maple. Ah, Headbutt. Oh, I'm not even attached to my cozy. Headbutt. No, thank you. Awesomest. Egu. Let me get the raid going. Raid, and then it's Maple and then underscore QB. Wow, Benoy. What's Maple doing? Far Cry 4. Let's go. Thank you, Dancing. Thank you, George. Thank you, Awesomest. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Dark Blue. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Infinite. I was surprised you were still on. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here, Infinite. Sorry I wasn't streaming for very long for you. Wait, why didn't I go bald? That should have made me go bald. Wow, group awake too long. She's gonna wilt away. No. Thanks, Forgotten. Thanks, Cedars. Thanks, Witchalore. Hi, Witchalore. How you doing? Hi. Let me do raid and raid 1. Why? None of the boops worked. Oh no, is my bot down? Oh, my bot's not connecting to something. It's not connecting to VTube Studio. Oh no. I don't know why. Oopsie. Wow, bald scam. I'm sorry. It was broken all stream. Really? Fuck. Head and butt. I saw the emote. Oh yeah, Brook Bend. I forgot we have that emote. Thank you, Squash. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was actually broken. I'm sorry. We'll try and classic scum. We'll try and if I remember, I'll maybe remind me next stream we can refund those ones. That's why I said I was robbed. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I'm very tired today. That's my bad. I'm so sorry. We have this raid message. Oh, thank you, IDM. Talked about dick sticker. Oh, that sounds really bad though, IDM. That sounds really bad. No, wait. That sounds really bad. I was taught like just some random kids. We need more context than that. We need more context. Maybe we can just do the normal one. Maybe we could just do the normal raid message like this one. If we can't.